are live. We are on the stream. Finally, this has happened. So, Prajit came in 15 minutes ago thinking this is going to be a all PSL stream, but little did he know what's in store for him. Prajit ने तो actually वो भी नहीं देखा था thumbnail. So this was like an entire surprise from. So Prajit, welcome back home. This is your
Yeah, man.
stream, your channel, your MPC. Hi, how is it going?
It's going good, to be honest, bro. It's actually going good. I'm so glad. First of all, I'm gonna cut you short. Sorry, I did float on the flop in a 3-bet pot. He squeezed it, and I did hit the 8 on the turn. I'd love to stack this guy because I think he does have kings sometimes and queens. Unless he has like aces, it just sucks for me. I'm just gonna play this hand, come right
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
But having said that, I'm extremely excited to be a part. Um, yeah, like yeah. Should be calling with his queens, kings, at least one more street, considering he lets it go. He didn't have anything there, I'm
Oof.
assuming. He squeezed with maybe like a king, queen there because it went open, call, and then he went like 7x types my open, and I flatted with my eights, trying to set mine with 100 BB plus. But listen, Utsav, thank you so much. I have a big shout out for you, big shout out for Sumit, big shout out for Dipanjan, big shout out for MPC, Monster Poker Club. I have a very, very, very close association with you guys, and we're taking that association to another level. I do want to break this news out here on the stream that Monster Poker Club has officially sponsored Poker Sports League. You are our official merchandise partners. So glad to have you guys on board, and so glad for like us to be associating and finally doing something, man. I'm
Absolutely.
excited. I'm loving it
Absolutely.
actually.
Absolutely. This is probably one of the days I've been waiting for ever since I started streaming. That I have
Lovely.
become a part of MPC. I have taken Prajit's role, but I've never talked to Prajit. I've never shared screen space with you. So this is like the moment of like, I need
Yeah,
my
I mean,
felicitation today. This has to
I
happen
mean,
today.
I'm no one for that. But listen, I personally know for a fact that you're doing a great job. At the end of the day, what you're doing, what I'm doing, ideally it's reaching out and making sure poker as a sport grows in the country, right? People understand the skill aspect of the game. People stop assuming that it's got much to do with luck, and we take the game to the masses. And when I speak about the masses, Monster Poker Club is the biggest free learning community on Discord, has been and still is, which is like a great accomplishment for you guys. And I really hope that you guys climb further, and with your association with us, you're going to be on Geo Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. The world's going to have a
Finally.
look at what MPC is up to, which is great. And I'm more than happy to be a part of that journey with you guys as well. So really looking forward, yeah. And I'm sure with the coaching, with everything, I can see like the results that people have, and the kind of growth that people are getting through, the learning aspect, whether it's through you or whether it's through the other coaches. It's just been amazing. This is what I feel. मेरे को तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है. And I to be honest, I'm happy that you and I are doing this because A, we get to know each other. B, we have a lot in common when it comes to Monster Poker Club, and see, now we're kind of business associates with the
Yeah.
sponsorship deal that we've done together. It just makes sense for Pocket 52 PSL and MPC to kind of align.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think even the visions anyway aligned. Like whether we are collaborating or not, the visions anyway always align. But we're trying to take poker to the next level, and there's nothing
Yeah.
better than PSL at this point, like to be associated with, because you guys have already done it, and like you see the scope, and you're still like climbing that ladder. You're basically covering all bases. I see every day you have like new plans. You're doing new things. So the फंडा इज कि आप स्ट्रीम पे आए हो एमपीसी आपका घर है so you have to spill some beans. You can't go like you can't just leave us high and dry.
Yeah, I'll I'll spill the most obvious ones, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming a lot of people should know. And if they don't, then I'm here to kind of educate or share that information with you guys. It is essential that you make note of the fact that the qualifiers are on their final leg. We have 6 days of qualifiers left from tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Six. We had 31 in total, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can still play all six because each player is only allowed to play six. So if you're listening in, if you've tuned in, and if you think that, hey, is it too late for me to be a part of Poker Sports League? No. Play your six, be a part of the top 34, and you are guaranteed to be auctioned in a team with a base price of 50,000.
Wow.
A. B, you also get 50,000 worth of tickets from Pocket 52 because they are our sponsors and they have a very, very, very big heart. And third thing, which is very important, is that you get to play the qualifiers for free. So if you're thinking, भाई मैं कैसे खेलूं, कितने के हैं, फ्री में खेलना है यार. और अगर आपका टीम में हो गया, जो कि मैं उम्मीद करता हूं हो ही जाएगा, तो आप जियो सिनेमा पे सारा का सारा गेम प्ले कर रहे होगे. जियो सिनेमा is our OTT broadcast partner. We've tied up with them, which essentially means where people actually go and watch IPL,
IPL.
you'll be watching PSL. Poker Sports League is going to be showcased to the entire country, and we're going to have some crores of views this time around. So, spilling beans is very honest. For me, I'm here to make sure that nobody regrets the fact that they missed out on this opportunity.
Fair.
Nobody feels shit. I didn't know. I didn't hear about Poker Sports League. When did this happen? When did this go around? Because we've done a lot of marketing, and this is another one of our endeavors. हम चाहते हैं कि आप 6 दिन बचे हैं. Give it your all. Play all 6 days every day at 7:30 on the Pocket 52 app for free. If you're in the leaderboard in the top 34, no interviews, nothing. You're a part of one of the teams at a base price of 50,000. मैं ये भी बता दूं, last time एक qualifier था जिसकी base bidding 50,000 थी and he went for 3,30,000.
Wow.
So that's the kind of bidding that's happening. That's the kind of benefit you have, right? And PSL is the only one of a kind, unique team-based poker format. I mean, think about it. You're a part of a team जिसका कैप्टन जो है वो इंडिया का टॉप पोकर प्लेयर है. उस टीम के अंदर 2 प्रोज होंगे गारंटीड जो इंडिया के टॉप पोकर प्रोज हैं. इफ आई नेम द कैप्टन्स, गौरव सूद इज द दिल्ली is Gaurav Sood is the Lucknow Kings captain, right up there. You know who Gaurav Sood is.
Everyone
Lakshpal is the Mumbai team's captain, right? You know who Lakshpal is. Romit Advani is the Gujarat team's captain, previous year's winner. You know who he is. The OG, the poker OG, the poker god double Mudgal is out there. He's the Go on Nuts captain, right? Shardul Parthasati, you know he's come up the ranks. He's been a coach. He's been doing so well in the live circuit and the online circuit. He's one of the captains as well, right? Just unbelievable group of people that we have here, right? It's just so much fun to be around them. It's just so much fun because if you get into a team, you realize that I'm learning from them, right? There are so many players who you learn from, and there are so many captains that will nurture you, mentor you, and that's going to take you to another level. So PSL is about amateurs and pros in one single team, right? Amateurs and pros in one single team, and what else can you ask for? By the way, I did miss out the Deccan Aces. Vaibhav Sharma is their
Wow.
captain, and again, Nikka Zeldar, Vakra Swag. You know him by
Everyone
those
knows.
names. He's been doing it. Yeah, you've been doing it. He's been doing it all his life, and these are guys who've got winnings in crores. These are guys who've got experience in like इन ऑल एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ पोकर, चाहे वो लाइव हो चाहे वो ऑनलाइन हो. और पीएसएल की खास बात ये है कि आप वर्चुअली भी खेलोगे ऑनलाइन और लाइव भी खेलोगे, इनके साथ भी खेलोगे, इनके अगेंस्ट भी खेलोगे, इनसे सीखोगे भी. एंड it's all being covered for your parents and your family and your friends to watch you on Jio Cinema. Like it's a poker extravaganza. The way I see it, there is nothing that gets bigger than this, especially when it comes to poker.
So if I just want to reiterate, if I am a player who has not played any qualifiers yet, there's still 6 more qualifiers left. I can start today,
Absolutely.
finish in top 34, and if I finish in top 34, I'm guaranteed 100k. Basically, I'm getting 50k worth tickets, 50k base
Yes.
price. 1 लाख रुपए मुझे मिलेगा ही.
100%.
Wow.
100% मिलेगा.
Wow.
और वो 1 लाख मिनिमम है, by the way. That's minimum 1 lakh जो आपको मिलेगा. It could go up to any amount. It could go up to an amount that, and we've actually had a lot of pros play the qualifiers this time around.
Oh.
I know a few of my friends who are in the top 10 right now, and they're going to be guaranteed a place. So the good thing is the pro community coming in also, right?
Absolutely.
But this is for the masses. I can tell you 30,000 entries. 30,000 entries have already happened in Poker Sports League. People are trying their level best, and I really hope, like those top 34, they're obviously deserving, and may the best people win. But if you think it's too late, you're wrong. हर आदमी 6 खेल सकता है. So let's go, guys. Start tomorrow. Play up till Sunday. all you need is maybe one or two deep runs and you'll see yourself in the top 34. You will see yourself in the top 34, and that's just crazy. I mean, that's mind blowing. If I'm on the other side, see, I'm on the management side. I can't play. I'm not allowed to play. But if I'm on the other side, I would never let this opportunity pass by. मैं 100% खेल रहा होता.
Yeah, I think I'll check job. हैंड वैंड तो ठीक है, वो तो होते रहते हैं. It's not like we'll get Prajit on
Yeah.
stream every day. So guys, all of you are on the stream. PSL के बारे में जो भी सवाल है, कौन सा रैंक चल रहा है पूछो प्रजित से, कोई पोकर का सवाल है पूछो. So basically हम स्टार्टिंग से स्टार्टिंग करते हैं कि प्रजित यहाँ तक कैसे पहुँचा है. Because I don't know your background a lot, so I want to know where you started, how you came with MPC. पूरा हिस्ट्री से शुरू करते हैं.
चलो हिस्ट्री से शुरू करते हैं. यार, so when I was young, I essentially was a consultant in my early days. I was a consultant with the Fortune 500. I quit that to have my own startup, which I ran for a couple of years, and all this while, मैं पोकर खेलता जा रहा था with my friends occasionally.
Prajit,
here and
my
there.
bad. I think for a couple of seconds
Yeah.
your audio might have gone a little down because of me. So can you just start over? I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah, I'll start from the top.
Yeah.
तो मैंने पोकर खेलना, मतलब मैंने पहले एक Fortune 500 फर्म के साथ काम किया 4 साल, and that was basically my stint in the corporate world. I was a consultant at a very young age. साथ साथ मैं थोड़ा बहुत पोकर खेलता था, कभी कलीग्स के साथ, कभी दोस्तों के साथ, छोटे छोटे स्टेक्स, मजे खेले, nothing serious.
तो कब से
never
स्टार्ट
really
किया
looked
आपने
at-
पोकर?
I would have to say I was maybe like 20 years old. जब से मैं recreationally खेल रहा हूँ. मैंने पोकर खेला है. I knew the game because my friends, couple of my friends used to play it in Bangalore, and whenever they got back to Delhi, so they kind of got the game from Bangalore to Delhi. नहीं तो दिल्ली में ना लोग 3 पत्ती खेलते थे for fun. So I learned the game from them, and I realized, listen, I have a bit of a knack in it, and I was kind of winning, whether it was a beginner's luck or whether it was me being a little strategic. But I realized that there was some level of skill involved. So अभी मेरा startup चालू हो गया, and I could get a little more time sometimes to play poker, and I started playing online. Now, online journey essentially for me reached a stage where I found a lot of success, and that's where I felt ki chalo, why not actually go one step further and study the game. So I started actually studying the game, and I took a few courses, started with a couple of books. It was a Doyle Brunson book, Will Help You with Poker. I read those and I could understand the basics. I was like, okay, let's take it another level. And I did a few courses of some international coaches. Maza aaya, theek hai? And at this point in time, I had some fair amount of, I'd say mid-stake tournament wins under my belt. For me to kind of start feeling comfortable and paying a little higher stakes.
So
And साथ
just to
साथ
cut
ही
you
उसके-
for 1 second, what do you remember any of your first initial tournament that you won? Do you remember any of the big
I
wins?
mean, I won't name the platform, but
Fair
the
enough.
first ever tournament I played, I won it. It was
What?
110 plus 110, 110 plus 110 rupee tournament. 12 o'clock, 11:30 or a 12 night tournament. Add-on stack
First
वाला होता था
tournament.
ये. First tournament ever. Okay.
What?
Ever. And I basically won about 12.5 to 13,000 rupees. Okay. Now I was like, okay, wow, great, excellent. So I played the same tournament the next day and I won it again. And I was shocked. I was like, okay, I just made 25,000.
This game is easy.
Yeah, I swear I felt this game is easy. And then I went on to the cash game tables and I lost my money there. And I was like, no. I need to kind of figure it out because it's not that easy and it's not that straightforward, right? And this I'm talking about 6-7 years ago. So those were like 220 rupee tournaments, 110 rupee tournaments, plus with an add-on stack. And I could see that, listen, I do have some sort of an edge. So I was like, why shouldn't I improve this edge on the other people? And because I did realize that poker has a lot of skill involved, but it also has a lot of psychology. It also has a lot of logical reasoning. It also has a lot of understanding of, different phases of when you should be doing what, whether it's wise to apply pressure here or not, which comes psychologically, right? Because if you can understand yourself, कि भाई इस time पे मैं क्या करता, you could also figure out what the other person would be doing in certain situations, right? So I had that natural instinctual idea of poker, but skill-wise, I needed to understand GTO, I needed to understand the dynamics of the game, the theory of the game. तो मैंने पढ़ाई करी. पढ़ाई करने के बाद ऐसा हुआ कि I felt a lot more confident. I'd have to say the turning point would be 2020 where I came to Goa to play the Indian Poker Championship,
Oh, the
and I
January
ended up
edition.
winning the January edition, and
Ah.
I ended up winning a tournament there. So that was my first ever live trophy and my live win, which also kind of got a little bit of notoriety and a little bit of I'd say chota mota stardom which comes with winning these tournaments. I don't
Mhm.
really, I don't my emotion spectrum is mostly in the center. I'm neither too excited, neither too saddened by wins or losses, because I do understand the nature of the game जो हम खेल रहे हैं.
Mhm.
कोशिश करनी है, बेस्ट प्ले डालना है, अब जो हो गया एक पॉइंट तक आपके हाथ में. तो जब मैं वो जीता, the only thing that was positive for me was that it reinstated the fact that okay, I'm on the right track. I'm doing something correct for me to be winning this against the creme de la creme, the top players of the country, right? कि
Mhm.
भाई इतने अच्छे सारे शानदार लोग आए हुए हैं खेलने के लिए और उनके बीच में मैं बैठ के खेल के जीतता हूँ. तो I felt that it kind of made sense for me to continue this. That's
Okay.
the time when I was first introduced to Sumit. We
Oh,
never
okay.
spoke, but he was on my table. I believe in that same tournament he finished 17th or 18th, something
Okay.
like that.
Mhm.
The one that I shipped. Now then I went for DPT Express in February, right?
Mhm.
Again to Goa, where Sumit spoke to me about the community. And at that time, it was about 100% strong, not on Discord,
What's
but
up?
on WhatsApp, right?
Right.
So I said, listen, this sounds really, really, really interesting.
Hmm.
He said, let's kind of do some.
I think you can play the Ace King suited. That's more important.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm okay.
Uh,
He said, let's kind of do some free hand history reviews, right?
okay.
On the community, on the group, and we have enough people who want to learn, and why not do this and why not do that? I was like, okay, cool, why not? And I
Mhm.
started doing some free hand history reviews, which kind of turned to, a lot of people bringing their hands and a lot of people starting discussion, and it kind of just, it was like a snowball rolling down
Hmm.
the mountain, and kind of started becoming bigger and bigger. We could see members increasing by the day,
Right.
and we moved to Discord, and we were like 200, 300, 400 strong, and we were growing quite fast. Up, cut to अब January में मैंने February में I met Sumit. March, April, we kind of established MPC was already established between Sumit and Ankit and the likes. And I kind of added my value to it wherever I could. So up थोड़े time बाद I started getting requests from people to kind of um, give them personal coaching, right? And
Mhm.
I was like, okay, for me to do this, I need to do justice to it. I don't want to be doing this just for the sake of money. If I don't bring justice, if I don't understand who my target audience is and what I should be doing and what I should be teaching to them, and understanding the target audience, because I don't want to teach them solvers, and I also didn't want to teach them elementary stuff. I wanted to teach them a journey from understanding the mathematics of poker to actually being able to play post flop, right?
Mhm.
So मैंने एक course design किया,
Mhm.
which was like an intermediate level course, and that's something that uh, was like a small hit within the community, and
Yep.
everybody appreciated it.
I've
And
seen it. It's pretty good.
yeah, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. I tried to break it down as much as I could and simplify it for people. And I got a pretty good response. We had batches filling up, and for the next 3, 4, 5 months, we had continuous batches and also like one-on-one coaching going on.
Mhm.
So I realized that it was something that I had the ability to kind of take a complex thing and break it down into simpler things, and
Hmm.
create analogies for people to understand them much better.
Hmm.
So that was my primary realization. And from there, I got this opportunity with hashtag poker, where, I was one of the few people who was doing it amongst many others, but I was one of the few people who was actually doing it at a level where my ideal scenario was not to make money off it, because if you see where we were priced at less than half of what others were doing, and also
Right.
what we were teaching was also kind of a little more holistic than what others were doing. And
Mhm.
at that point in time, that was the only way for me to kind of penetrate into the market, right? Because others were established names, and
Correct.
I wasn't really an established name, right? and
Mhm.
and and for me, it makes business sense for you to introduce a product which is good enough or at par with the other products, but make it cheaper, right? But at the same time, not have the notion that cheap things aren't good, right? So The good thing is, when you put in efforts into your first few batches, the word of mouth spreads and the
Yeah.
people come to know
True.
that it is good, right? And some of the people like Dipanjan were actually a part of my first batch, and now we're friends, and like I meet them as friends. It was something that I never envisioned going this forward, right? A lot of people
Right.
have kind of progressed to much better poker players than I am, because I've kind of transitioned to the business end of things, and they continued their passion of learning from me and then learning from other bigger coaches and then being who they are. So with hashtag and Poker Sports League, the my opportunity was very straightforward. They said,
Mm-hmm.
listen, we want to build a vertical called Learn,
Okay.
right? Where we want to create interactive ways of learning. And I felt that no better way of reaching a much larger, a much wider audience, right? With what I'm
Mm.
trying to do. Because
Absolutely.
with me filling up batches of 5, 7, 10 people every month, even if they're two batches which I was filling, I was reaching out to 20 students in a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you bring in the technology and an application, you can reach out to thousands, right? Like I put my course up on Udemy. It is the highest rated
Mm.
poker course out there, right? We have sold the course in more than 45 different countries.
Oh wow.
It's just
I
one
had
of
no
those
idea.
opportunities. Yeah, I had so I had this opportunity to kind of build a course in a language, then get it dubbed in other languages, and it's being bought in 45 different countries, in Africa, in the States, in UK,
Mm.
and in various countries, where you just feel happy doing that, because my end goal was to kind of take poker and help it branch out and help people understand it's a skill based game. तो
Right.
वो हुआ. अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ कि learn establish कर लिया. Then I progressed to not just learn, I progressed to the aspect of play, I progressed to the league, and now I'm the COO here at Mind Sports League, taking care of all verticals possible, and it's just a gradual, but I'd say a linear uh, transition and a journey for me,
Mm.
where I wouldn't say it's a big surprise for me, because I did feel that there was a lot of value for me to be adding here in this overall industry. That was one of the reasons why I kind of shifted my focus from playing to the business side of things, because I
Right.
come from a consulting background and I do understand that the playing aspect of poker is not going to go anywhere as long as I'm able to keep my skills, let's say, sharpened.
Right.
I'd be able to play poker most of the times, but the business, I could see a lot of I'd say openings and a lot of empty spaces that could be filled, and that's been my overall journey. अभी तक मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, और that is what brings me here, right? I
Of course.
mean, where with one of our endeavors is Poker Sports League, जिसका fifth season चल रहा है, और every season is bigger than the previous, but this season is actually has been the biggest by far, because the kind of response we've got is more than the accumulated. कि आप सीजन 1 2 3 4 को जोड़ के मल्टीप्लाई बाय 4 कर दोगे ना, तो वो वाला रिस्पॉन्स मिला हमें इस बारी, because we've gone all out with marketing. We've gone beautiful PR. We've got articles in the
Absolutely.
Economic Times, in the Financial Times, in story on the storyboard, wherever you talk about, right? So our associations have been great, and I see poker only going. यार आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ.
Mm-hmm.
F1 का Formula 1 का Drive to Survive शो निकला, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we go through that's on Netflix. People who never watched F1 watched that show and went on to follow the sport, right?
Right. That's true. That's true.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
so this is something that happens with content, and
Mm.
Poker Sports League is nothing but content for the Indian audience and the global audience, for them to see, hey, this is my idol. I look at this guy winning so much. I can actually see him on Geo Cinema and see how he approaches a hand. Okay, he's got 10 jacks suited here in late position. What does he do with it? Okay, he opens that hand. Understood. What does he call a 3 bet or not with it? Right? You get to learn so much. So, and it's also not just content about poker. It's packaged in a very beautiful way with the pre-show, post-show analysis, talking points, people coming in, and packaging is great. So what it does is it takes poker and it reaches and penetrates into the masses. अब जब
Right.
वहां घुस गया ना, तो उसके बाद फिर वो उस स्पोर्ट को खेलेंगे भी और देखेंगे भी. That's our end goal.
Basically, acceptance बढ़ जाएगा. Like as soon as like you see
Acceptance बढ़
households
जाएगा.
having
Correct.
TV पे चल रहा है, तो of course people are going to be okay with it. If they see all of these
100%.
people, they see these same people every year. So there's of course, if like the field is static, of course there's something to it that they're getting. Otherwise, like people would keep changing. Like if
100%.
it was all luck.
100%.
So yeah, I think there's like PSL is doing a very beautiful job. there are other people who are doing good jobs, but like PSL is like the epitome of how you can promote poker in terms of even the people who are actually already playing. So
Correct.
if I am somebody who's just into poker, PSL gives me that opportunity to like be a part of a team, because like all of these qualifiers, of course, some
Absolutely.
people who are not really good at the game would get in. They'd get the exposure, and like if they just have potential, that could like flourish and take them the. So like to give the biggest example, Gaurav Sood, season one,
Yeah.
he was a qualifier.
Absolutely. And then he's been a wild card, and now he's the captain, right? And
Yeah,
he deserves it. And
of
it's
course,
a PSL story, right? It's one of those stories which is well deserved,
of course.
and he deserves to be where he is because he's shown his class, right? And
So I'll give you a little
just
bit
one
of
of those.
like inside info on this. So
Yeah.
Gaurav Sood, like so the first season happened in what year? I'm sorry, I don't want to say a wrong year.
Yeah, 2017 first
2017.
season.
So this is 2016, like late 2016 when the qualifiers have just started, and PSL has started rolling out interview calls. You did interviews the first year, right? PSL did.
Yeah,
So Gaurav Sood and I used to play a lot of games together. So like we started off
Lovely.
together, and I was
Yeah.
I'd been playing for a couple of years. He just started, so he was kind of like taking my help at that point. And
Yeah,
like
wow.
PSL interviews came out, and then he was skeptic about whether I should do it, how it will be. Like he was a little skeptic. And cut to 6 months later, he's back from PSL, and like the person's changed. Literally, those
Yeah.
7 days, it's a new person that I'm meeting after that.
Yeah.
He's friends with
Yeah.
literally everybody in the industry. He knows way more about things than I do already in those 7 days.
Yeah.
It's like the exposure is massive. Like I can't even.
Exactly like it is the most realistic, practical way for a poker player to learn and evolve. क्योंकि
Right.
आप वर्चुअली वो जो एक महीना है जहाँ पे वर्चुअल मैचेस हैं, बूट कैंप्स हो रहे हैं और लाइव गेम प्ले है, यू आर विद योर प्रोफेशनल पोकर प्लेयर्स, वाइल्ड कार्ड्स, मेंटोर्स, कोचेस एंड you're rubbing shoulders. PSL की सबसे खास बात ये है and how it's differentiated from let's say a cricket league or a football league or a volleyball league or a kabaddi league is that you need to be an expert at those sports to be a part of a team.
Correct.
Here you don't necessarily have to be an expert. 50% of the team strength, 12 लोगों की टीम है PSL में, 6 लोग जो हैं वो 6 लोग qualifiers के थ्रू आते हैं हर टीम में. So it could be you, me, anyone who's watching this stream could be a part of it, right? Because it's for them. That's what PSL is about, because the biggest giveaways are happening for those guys. अभी हमने कुछ बहुत ही सेक्सी चीजें इंट्रोड्यूस करी है जो मैं
Okay then.
फिल करने की बात हो रही थी तो वो
Yes,
बताता हूँ. अब
yes.
हमारे पास हर मैच में क्रिकेट में जैसा होता है मैन ऑफ द मैच, तो वी हैव अ प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच, वी आल्सो हैव अ प्लेयर ऑफ द
Oh.
सीरीज. So in PSL, virtually and live, you're playing MTTs and you're playing SNGs. So every SNG winner will get 10,000 cash. Every MTT winner will get between 30,000 to 50,000.
Wow.
The player of the series will get 2 lakh. This is all over and above your player salary that you have, right? This is all over and above the 50 lakh worth of tickets that everybody is getting in the top 1,000 players. So what we're essentially doing is you come for free, but you go back with so much that it's kind of, I mean, it's unbelievable, because when we were kind of building this entire business model and we were looking at the first people in our mind were the players, right? Okay, who are we doing this for? The players,
Absolutely.
right? Because it has to reach out to the masses. And we just felt that with the help of Pocket 52, who are our title sponsors, and I want to thank them for it, we'll be able to provide so much, right, to all of these guys and all of the players, which is just amazing and beautiful the way I see it.
Of course, it's massive. So let me like just summarize all of this information. If I am a player, if I have to play 6 free rolls, I have to pay nothing. If I get into the top 34, I get money. Enough money to start playing on my own once I'm back. I can start like grinding. And I've met everybody in the industry. Like every person that you see on stream, in pictures, on Poker Guru every day, day in, day out, they're all going to be there. So like with all of this, with the money, with the exposure, you're still fighting for more. These things that you're talking about above and beyond are above and beyond this. So, damn, I mean, it's massive.
You also get 50,000 worth of tickets, right? वो भी आपका bankroll ही है.
Shit, of
राइट? वो
course.
50,000 की टिकट भी मिल रही है आपको, जिससे आप पॉकेट 52 पे ग्राइंड करोगे, खेलोगे, यू विल गेट एक्सपीरियंस एंड यू आर फ्री रोलिंग इनटू 50,000 worth of
Wow.
tournaments on your own. You come back with a decent bankroll. More importantly, like you said very rightly, you come back with immense knowledge and understanding. And you'll be surprised कि यार ये जो पोकर प्रोज हैं, हाई लेवल पे खेल रहे हैं, ये एक्चुअली बहुत हेल्पफुल लोग हैं. Most
कितने
of
अच्छे
them are
लोग हैं.
very, very,
हाँ.
very helpful,
That's
genuine,
true.
अच्छे लोग हैं because they understand the journey isn't simple. Right?
Yeah.
And I come from a place where you could be arrogant, but I am a true believer that poker जो खेलता है ना, और जिसने काफी टाइम तक खेल ली है, the game humbles you.
Yeah,
The game humbles
absolutely.
you. You can be considering yourself in your own mind as the best player on the table, but when you do end up losing that particular day, you always go back and reflect कि भाई there is no such word as deserving in poker. हाँ, लॉन्ग रन में तू जीतेगा, बट आज क्या होगा तेरा कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है, तू बेस्ट डाल अपना, और फिर जो हो सकता है होएगा यार. So this game humbles you. You will play your best poker in a session and still lose. And sometimes you'll
Lose
make so many
heaps.
mistakes and end up winning sometimes,
Every
So
winning
it's
MTT is
just one
like a
of the
bunch of. See, it's
yeah,
a series of mistakes. You
yeah,
by mistake
yeah,
got it in, and you're there.
yeah,
It's just every time.
yeah,
So before
yeah.
we get on to more details about PSL, एक बार ऑडियंस से बात कर लेते हैं. आई थिंक हम दोनों ने अलग
Yeah.
अलग टाइम पे इन सब लोगों के साथ इंटरेक्ट किया है. सो एवरीवन लाइक एक्साइटेड टू सी यू. मुझसे तो मिलते रहते हैं. लाइक वी आर लाइक फ्रेंड्स नाउ ऑल ऑफ अस. But you are
Okay,
meeting them
okay,
after a very
lovely.
long time. So this is kind of a reunion.
Yeah.
So there's Naveen in the chat. Naveen is our star moderator. If you don't remember Naveen, you
Okay,
should.
lovely.
You should. You should eat
Naveen,
badam
I
in the morning.
apologize. Okay, I
Because
will.
Naveen
I
is
will.
like the first person, first moderator he's always been there. I hope you remember him.
I do remember
है ना?
Naveen,
Angiras.
Angiras bhi,
Yes.
Angiras.
Naveen
Yeah,
Angiras.
yeah,
These
yeah,
are our
yeah,
first
yeah.
two moderators. So yeah, they've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there
yeah,
since
yeah,
the
yeah.
start. Like मैं जब आया था, मुझे सुमित ने जितना बताया था उससे ज़्यादा मुझे नवीन और अंगिरस ने बताया था एफपीसी के बारे में. Because like
Got
they
it,
had the
got it, got
time,
it, got it.
we got it in. Then we have Godfather who says Utsav, oh, not getting there. Sorry bhai Godfather. नहीं. Then I have Saurav. Saurav is one of our stake players. Says good
Oh,
luck
lovely.
Prajit, good luck Utsav. Thank you so much.
Cheers, brother. Good luck to you as well, man, if you're grinding today.
Saurav probably should be. If you're not grinding Saurav, give me a reason in chat. Just kidding. So then there's Ankit, VR Poker. He says, yo guys, what's
Ankit
up?
Nahar, right?
Yes, Ankit Nahar. Oh, nice.
He's one of those guys who I believe initiated Monster Poker with Sumit. He's
Correct.
one of the initial guys because when I remember joining Monster Poker Club, Ankit was already a part of that WhatsApp group. He was also the one who was kind of leading the, taking out time and explaining hands and strategies and discussing aspects of it. I still do see him on the group, being quite active on the WhatsApp group because I'm still a part of it. I get to see him chat here and there. But yeah, man, good to see you on the chat. Good to see you on the chat.
I think a part of Sumit still wants you to be a part of the team because the WhatsApp group that you're talking about, I am not a part of it
Yeah.
at this point also. Like I've been with MPC for 2 years, I'm still not a part of it. I don't know why. I have to ask.
There's just one WhatsApp group. There's just one WhatsApp group. Which one is it?
I don't know. I'm not a part of any WhatsApp groups in which there's like a lot of
Okay.
people.
Maybe. Yeah, it's called Monster Poker Community. I didn't want to bring this up on stream, but hello, Sumit. Please take this into account. Dipanjan, क्या हो रहा है
ये सब घर जाके बात कर लूंगा मैं. All good. लोगों को भी पता होना चाहिए that Sumit misses you because it's.
No, bro.
Anyway.
I swear, Sumit and I are friends, and that's one of the
Of course.
reasons why I reached out to you guys and said, guys, we have to do this. मतलब भाई
Oh,
जो
yeah,
सिनेमा
can't.
मैं कर रहा हूँ, I reached out. I said करना ही है. भाई कैसे करेंगे देखते हैं, but पहले मैं अपने दिमाग में लेके चल रहा हूँ ये हो रहा है, और फिर we figured out and guys, I want to put this out in front of everybody. MPC is sponsoring all the poker tables, all the poker decks, all the poker chips, all the trays, all the dealer buttons, every single thing for the live aspect of Poker Sports League. Big shout out, man. This is so good, so big, and I can assure you, I've already seen like pictures and glimpses of it, and the tables and the chips, everything looks just amazing. The kind of customization that you guys have been able to do for us. And if there's anybody out there looking for poker chips, poker tables, chairs, by the way, I forgot the massaging chairs. Reach out to Monster Poker Club. भाई साहब ये लोग कर रहे हैं, and आप लोगों को जियो सिनेमा पे दिखेगा इनका सामान जिस पे हम बैठ के खेल रहे होंगे. Big shout out to you guys, man.
So honestly, for us, this was like the easiest decision to make, right? If we get an opportunity to be on Jio Cinema with PSL, we'll do all we can to be a part of it to kind of
Oh, thank you so
help
much. No,
everyone the
thank you so
best.
much.
And yeah, of course. Coming
Oh,
back to the
it's
chat.
great. Yeah, let's go back to the chat.
Manjeet says, "Let's go. Good luck. Let's go, Manjeet. पढ़ाई चालू रखो." Manjeet is also staked.
Manjeet is
He's
also.
yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Good
We
luck,
do.
Manjeet. Good luck for
We're
your
actually
this
studying
thing. Yeah.
together, so I don't think this like there's no reason for you to know. But I've recently shifted to PLO, so I'm kind of like
Oh, okay.
doing it with
Halo
the
4, 5, 6. How big a gamble? 5.
in the middle of it right now. I want to go full throttle. I want to go full Goku,
Yeah,
but I'm getting there.
yeah.
Then there's Anjan Ghosh says good luck. Sahil says good luck. कुछ बातें करो यार. Good luck का क्या करेंगे? हमें नहीं है
Yeah,
टूर्नामेंट
Sahil
से मतलब.
Gambhir. Yeah, back in the day, yeah, Sahil Gambhir, man. This
Oh,
guy's been also around. It's lovely to kind of see people who've been watching streams, following them for such a long time. अभी भी आ रहे हैं, बातें कर रहे हैं. I'm just happy, यार. Whenever I come back and you recollect, you get memories कि हाँ
names
भाई
of
ये भी होता था, वो भी होता था, names, and to see people around still is something that makes me really happy.
absolutely. I think the bunch that we have, like, I don't know about other communities. I've not been a part of a lot of communities, but this one, it's like such a family vibe. Like, we
Yeah,
keep making
exactly.
mistakes, they keep making mistakes, but like, everyone's still there. We've not been streaming for the past 6 months. These guys, the first stream that we're doing, all of these guys are back on the stream. It's just so
Yeah,
overwhelming
yeah,
sometimes that we're sticking
yeah.
through
Which
for
is
each
cool.
other.
It's and this is a short notice stream, by the way. Like this is a short notice
Yeah.
stream. If we'd marketed it well, if we'd planned it better, like a week ago, it would have been like it would have reached out to a lot more people. It's just there's so much happening, and I kind of take the you know responsibility for kind of reaching out a little late. I mean, I reached out to you guys over the weekend and said, "Bhai, kar lete hain." And good on you guys, man. You guys are always up for it. Done deal.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I'm just so glad, yeah.
मेरे लिए तो
I'm so
एकदम इजी
glad.
डिसीजन था ना. मुझे लाइक आपको
भाई कुछ
पीएसएल है,
करेंगे यार
मेरे को
आगे
पीएसएल
जाके.
के अलावा भी है. मुझे मेरा क्लोजर चाहिए.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the last person to give you the closure, bro. From my point of view, I think you're way more deserving. You're way more clued into the
You don't have
community
to.
right now. You're out there. You're out there. You're doing it. You're out there. I'm the one who's kind of moved to the business end of things. Hopefully, like we couldn't catch up. We did catch up, by the way, in one of the
Yeah.
live events
But that I don't
series.
call that a catch up.
I mean, it was
Literally
in the
grabbing you
middle
by
of
the
me
collar for 5
commentating.
minutes in the middle of
Yeah,
a stream is not
yeah,
catching up.
yeah. I was commentating at that time,
Yes.
and I remember it was you and Dipanjan, and then I saw you during the WPT event. Dur se, I think you were standing there,
I
and
gave him one
I
of the
was
days.
playing at that time. I was playing at that time, so I couldn't really come and say hi to you. But hoega 100%, yeah,
Of course.
100%. One of
There's
these events
too
we're gonna
many
catch
things.
up. Hopefully, we'll be on the same table like we are on the same stream. We'll be on the same
Ah,
table with some little bit of fun and banter. As long as it's healthy, I'm
absolutely.
I'm more than happy for everything. Yeah.
I hope it's healthy. Yeah.
It's always got to be healthy. I don't
Yeah.
think हम दोनों में से कोई भी वैसा है कि like
हो ही नहीं
we've
पाता.
played enough poker in our life to know that there is nothing personal and egos have to be kept back at home, yaar, in poker. Whoever kind of you're only boiling your own blood, yeah, the way I
Of
see
course.
it.
There's this guy on my table who's acting up to his image. He's called villain, and he's just abusing
Oh,
everyone. He's just he's just
everyone.
taken up a role. He's just like constantly at it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Fun.
god.
Fun. Prateek Mishra in the
It's also
chat.
like a
Hi Prateek.
yo. What's up, Prateek? Prateek works with us.
Oh, nice.
Smart kid, plays poker as well, data analyst, business data analyst, sharp guy. Thank you so much for tuning in, Prateek. And this is what we actually wanted, यार. बटन से आप कॉल करो
Oof.
तिगी चौगी डायमंड्स के साथ और 2 तिगियां लगा लो यार. कमाल है.
क्या हम स्टैक कर पाएंगे किसी को? एकदम बराबर स्टैक्स तीनों.
Stack.
काफी
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, he needs to have like a good queen in his hand. I am going to call here, raise the turn most likely if he continues to go. I hope this guy raises and he actually does have a queen, because when I'm just see I should have some bluffs here, but मैं queen 3 rainbow board पे अब तो मैं पक्का raise कर रहा हूँ 100%. he lets it go.
That's fine. That works out. Still got 2 barrels out of
Yeah, he
nothing,
didn't.
probably.
Yeah, out of actually nothing. I mean, because if he did have a queen, he never leaves that hand. If he did have spades, he never leaves that hand. Um, his certain pocket pairs would have to fold to a raise sometimes. Um, yeah, 9-5. We've got
It's fine.
67 bigs, ladies and gentlemen.
Poker is our
What do
bread
you
and
have?
butter. I don't think we need to talk about that. What we need to talk about is.
Yeah,
So I had a question. Like, so you're just talking about it.
yeah.
You said you're now CEO of Mind Sports Poker.
Mind Sports League.
Mind
Mind
Sports League.
Sports
My
League
bad.
is the
Sorry.
company name.
Yeah.
It's the parent. Is the parent company.
Correct. So what does a
No
day
worries.
as a CEO entail? Because from my angle, I see PSL. Apart from that, I don't see a lot of things like on face. So how is your day? What do you do?
So depends on what's on top of our priority list. These
Mm-hmm.
days it's PSL.
Right.
So my day will start with, let's say, a marketing meeting where we will discuss the previous strategies. What should be our future strategy? What needs to be optimized? What worked? What didn't work? Which channel has gotten us what level of traction? And we kind of take decisions based on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of start with that, and we evolve from there. Then the other biggest aspect is that we want to obviously close out sponsorships. The same way we have a title sponsor in place, we have you guys in place. We have a couple of other associate partners who we're in talking terms with. For example, I'm going to have a hospitality partner, I'm going to have a travel partner, stuff like that, right? So we're in the process of closing out those sort of deals. Parallelly, we're also trying to understand what are we going to do with JioCinema when it comes to promotion for all our partners over there and getting that closed. इसके अलावा, these are the macro things. Micro, तो I can't even get into because there are like 1,000 micro things happening every day, right? Which are with the team captains, which are with the team owners, where we're explaining certain rules, explaining certain policies, getting the posts made, getting the handbook created, getting all of those things, right? So ideally, when it comes to PSL, this is what my day looks like. Other than PSL, there are two other aspects of the business. One is #poker, which is the application, where there's obviously data that we're tracking when it comes to the application. There is giveaways that we have to take care of. We have to understand the overall metrics of how the application operates. वो कैसे काम कर रही है, क्या चल रहा है वहाँ पे, वो देखना पड़ता है उसको लेके. और फिर #प्रोडक्शन है यार, जहाँ पे जितना भी कंटेंट हम क्रिएट करते हैं, चाहे वो विजुअल हो, चाहे वो कंटेंट शॉट किया हुआ हो, या वो मोशन ग्राफिक्स हो, वो इन हाउस करते हैं. और हमारे सारे के सारे क्लाइंट्स हैं यार. आई विल whatever poker companies that you think of. I'm only going to talk about my title sponsor right now, but the others that you can think of, they're all our friends. We are a vendor to them. All of them work very closely with us. All the live events that you see are covered in terms of videography, photography by us. All the live streams, broadcast, everything happens through #production in India. To be honest, we also did our first ever international streaming event for Poker Dreams, right?
Tell me more about that.
In
I have no
Vietnam.
idea.
Yeah, and we just did it like a month and a half ago. In fact, we have another Poker Dreams coming up, so we are going to be doing that also sometime soon. So we've taken our business international as well, because why not? If we're good at something, why not kind of expand our market? So this is how my day looks like. But we start with what's on top of our priority list, and we kind of chalk those points out of our way, and we kind of move ahead. And then my day ends with a stream like this, right? Which is beautiful, because I don't look at playing poker as work. I look at it as playing, and playing is supposed to be fun. And that's exactly why I'm here and what we're essentially doing.
So the break is on. Do you want a break? You can go on a quick.
I'm okay to keep talking. We could take the next break.
Yeah, probably that works out fine.
I'm chilling, yeah.
So meanwhile, in the chat, we have a super chat, which I'm going to blatantly ignore because fuck you, Divakar. You can just ignore. Divakar मुझसे PLO stream मांग रहा है. Divakar is technically my PLO coach, but
okay.
I don't care. We have internal.
Tell me about a little bit about PLO 5 coaching, yeah. I'd love some gyan on that, because see, I've not played much of PLO back in the day. Actually, one of my first ever articles that got posted on Gutshot or poker guru. I don't remember which one.
Huh?
It was for me shipping a PLO tournament.
Oh wow.
Okay, and I entered it just like that. Okay, because I believe I was chasing a leaderboard at that time. There was one thing which was called as a Little Big Series on one of these
Oh
platforms,
yeah,
and I came
LBS.
second in the leaderboard for that. LBS होता था, तो उसमें PLO का था एक. मैं घुस गया, मेरे को पता भी नहीं मैंने शिप कर लिया है. And the next day I get a call saying we need a picture of yours and this and that, and I was like, okay, dude, but I don't know shit about PLO. I don't even know how I shipped it. But here are a few kind words from my end. How is PLO 5 going? What are the basic things that one needs to think about when you're playing PLO 5?
Good question. Before that, we have a very, very huge fan of yours who just wants you to say their name. Could you please say Madhur Mahajan if that rings a bell?
Prajit, I'm a huge fan. Please say my name. Madhur is also sometimes प्यार से उसे हम लोग माधुरी भी बुलाते.
Hi
He's a
Madhuri.
good dear friend. He's a good dear friend for any feminists out there. This is not a hit on anyone. I do not want anyone reaching out to me or NPC for any of these comments.
It's
Madhur is
not me, it's
absolutely
him.
okay with it.
It's not me.
Yeah,
It's not
Madhur is
NPC.
absolutely okay with it. He's my friend. He's my brother. I love him. And thank you so much for tuning in, my friend.
Karan is in the chat. Hey Karan, क्या चल रहा है? How is your stable going?
Karan
How's
Malhotra.
MTTs? Says good luck for PSL. Hey, what's up, bro? Long time man, looking good. अरे ये looking good मेरे लिए नहीं था, मुझे पता है, but I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it was for you. And Karan Malhotra is somebody who I had a long chat this time around during the live play that we had. He was sitting right next to me for a very long time. And हमारी फर्स्ट इनिशियल टेबल पे वो मेरे लेफ्ट में था. अग्रेसिव प्लेयर, मेरे को हर बात में 3 बेट करता है. मैं वाइड ओपन करता हूँ, वो 3 बेट करता है. और one time I was actually going to trap him. I remember this hand. So a short stack opened. I had ace queen. Okay, I had ace queen, and I just flatted with my ace queen, knowing that once there's an open and I flat, he's going to do some drama. Okay,
Karan bajega is what Prajit is saying, Karan.
And he actually, instead of kind of squeezing, because there was a short stack, he over jammed, like, so he ripped his entire stack, and that guy also ended up calling. So
you have to
I
fold.
got out of the way. I got out of the way. Karan showed ace deuce suited, and the other guy also had an ace-x in his hand. Luckily, I folded because Karan did hit his deuce. I would have been seriously annoyed of him because I was actually laying a trap for him. But funnily, bro, we both made it to the final table.
Wow.
Karan and I, and we both had like a deepish run, and we had a lot of good time chit-chatting with each other, lots to learn from each other. You've got 569 also, man. Good luck, boys.
Yes, the OG
and
guru.
Luck,
so
brother.
569 is my stream guru. Every month I go to his stream, I donate 569 for everything that I've learned from his stream, because literally every month I go there, I update some things in my stream. So he's like my stream guru.
And he's somebody who I was streaming with on Friday.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
What a good guy, what a good friend, lovely guy. I remember he invited Sumit and myself for his podcast in the early days, not just for us, but for him also. Give a platform to MPC, and now look at where he is, man. He's one of the most consistent ones there, and I love that guy.
Absolutely. Super fun stream.
तो यार जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है ना, मेरे को एक चीज बोलनी है. जो भी ये स्ट्रीम देख रहा है अभी, 6 days are left. Tomorrow, the day after, we won't go this way. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 6 days. 6 days. If you've not played the Poker Sports League qualifiers, play them right now, because everyone is only allowed to play 6. So you're not behind anybody. Log on to Pocket 52 right now, download the app and play for free. And if you are in the top 34, which I hope you will be, you are guaranteed 1 lakh. You're guaranteed a spot in the team, and you're guaranteed to be on JioCinema playing it with the pros, and an all expense paid trip to Goa during the grand finale. अबे क्या लोगे और यार?
और क्या चाहिए? So अभी हम लोगों ने कैप्टन वगैरह के बारे में तो सुन लिया. We've seen posts also. Who all can we expect as wild cards, as other pro players? What do we expect? Who's gonna be there?
Okay,
How are people
so
getting selected for it? Like whatever you can give us.
I'll give you a few names.
Oh,
We'll not
nice.
discuss the teams. I can throw out a few names. There is going to
Absolutely
be
fine.
a nice gentleman who goes by the name of Kunal Patni, who's going to be a part of our
Oof.
league. There is going to be this nice lady who you're very, very, very aware of, Kanchan Sharma, who's going to be a
Of
part of our
course.
league. Right? Some big names like Mithun Mahesh. Our
Mm.
pro draft, if you haven't seen our pro draft, it's got Vishal Bajaj, Siddhant Plani, Ashish Ahuja. I mean, I can't even tell you the caliber of players that are there. The top 20, Zarwan.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to think of the names. I apologize if I'm forgetting any because
मैं
I'm
बहुत
forgetting a
सिंपल
lot.
तरीका बताता हूँ एक पोकर गुरु खोलो
हाँ,
हाईएस्ट प्रॉफिट्स
जो
वाले
टॉप में है
टॉप
ना,
20 लोग लो वो सब है
करेक्ट, वो सब है, वो सारे हैं वहां पे। इसके अलावा आप हैंडन मॉप खोलो। हैंडन मॉप पे भी अगर आप जो ऑल टाइम मनी लिस्ट, आदित्य सुशांत भी है हमारे पास
ओह
इस बारी
वाओ
हमारी लिस्ट में, विशाल
सेरेंडिपिटी
बजाज भी है हमारे पास इस बारी लिस्ट में। लाइक we've got some high caliber poker players, yeah, we've got some really really high caliber poker players, and I'm just I feel bad for the captains because they have to choose from them and some of them may not be chosen, right? It's just one of those things where um क्या हो
ओह
रहा है यार?
वाओ I have a super interesting spot. I'm probably gonna fold, but I might have decent equity. Probably gonna fold. Uh, yup, I had decent equity.
Oh yeah.
I was actually
Chop
chopping
chop.
it.
Yeah, chop chop.
Yeah, it looked a lot like this guy had ace king, and that guy could have like nines and tens as well, but just
Yeah.
too thin.
Yeah. But yeah, Jack's three ways, I don't blame you for folding, yeah, to
Yeah,
be very
too
honest.
thin.
It's just one of those scenarios where
We have Scarlett and सासवत. अरे सासवत कैसे हो? लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी. कुछ मैथ बोलो ना अपनी, कुछ जो आप बोलते हो, बस दो चार लाइन बोलो, आप ऑटोमेटिकली समझ नहीं आएंगे. सो इफ यू नो सासवत बिस्वास, it's
I don't actually,
and
yeah.
if you don't know him,
I don't.
he's just
If you
somebody.
could.
You'll ask questions, he'll respond, you won't get his answers. There's no way you're gonna get what
Okay,
he's saying. So सासवत आप कुछ भी जवाब दे दो, समझ में तो हमें आने वाला है नहीं, पर अच्छा लग रहा है आपको बहुत दिन बाद देख के, तो प्लीज कुछ बोलो आप.
क्या है बैकग्राउंड शाश्वत जी का? क्या करते हैं जो हमें समझ नहीं आ
शाश्वत
रहा है?
हैं, पीएचडी परस्यू कर रहे हैं शाश्वत. ही
किस
कम्स
चीज
फ्रॉम
में?
क्वांटम फिजिक्स.
Okay,
सो
thank you very much. The
वो
conversation
वहाँ
should
है, वो
end right there.
उधर सन रहता है ना,
हाँ,
जिधर बहुत गर्म रहता है, हम दूर
the
रहते हैं उससे, वहाँ है.
the conversation should end right there. Quantum mechanics, you said, excellent, excellent. I'd have to kind of firstly go open the English dictionary and realize what quantum means, and then kind of mechanics, and then collaborate both of them together to understand how they function. But oh my God, Shashwat, only respect for you, brother. Nothing but respect.
नो मी.
Tell me
ओके.
about your journey, यार. पोकर कब मिली, कहाँ मिली, कैसे मिली?
सो मेरा जर्नी तो काफ़ी बेसिक सा है. लाइक एवर सिंस आई हैव डिस्कवर्ड पोकर, आई हैव टेक्निकली नेवर गॉटन आउट ऑफ इट. आई स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग पोकर इन
Okay,
2011. Then I joined college.
okay,
Like I had known about the game before because my brother used to play back in his college, and he used to be very fascinated, a lot in love with the game. So like he'd like keeps talking about it, tell me what. So he used to host tournaments etc. as well back in college. So he had like a lot of things to talk about it. And
yeah.
my brother's anyway very talkative. So like he taught me the basics before I went to college. But I had no interest
Yeah.
because like I've never seen how interesting this game is, what happens here and whatnot. But I've heard of this game. And as soon as I enter college, within the first couple of weeks, I hear a couple of my seniors talk about this game. And I've already heard about this. And of course, I
Yeah.
want to build a rapport with my seniors. So I'm like, yeah, I've heard about the
Yeah.
game. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. And the thing I did that day, I've never stopped. So like these two people that I met that day have been with my journey. Oh wow, we get called 2x spot on the river with I don't know what. Probably an ace X. We have a full house. Good for us.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have a stack now. Very rare thing that happens
Big
on my
one, I
streams.
guess.
Sorry?
How much is your stack?
I have 105 bigs, I think.
What? Okay,
Yes.
105 bigs. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were gonna say 100,
Oh,
105,000. That would have been a
damn.
sicko
Too
stack,
soon.
yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah. I
Anyways.
tried to 3-bet this hand. My this thing got stuck, dude.
Oh.
You
I
know,
don't
like
think you should
I
be saying
originally
this
want to
about
3-bet.
your title sponsors. I don't think you're allowed to do
No,
that.
I'm not saying anything about the title sponsor, but it's just like I'd say it's a good feedback. Sometimes
Absolutely.
whether it's my internet or whether
So
it's
what's
something, I
happening?
just don't know what happened. Nothing. It's gone check. But I wanted to 3-bet pre-flop. This guy opened. That's not a good card, anyways.
So you couldn't 3-bet basically. Anyone in the chat has
I
any
couldn't
idea about
three.
this?
I couldn't 3-bet. I just couldn't 3-bet. So I was trying to use these buttons, and they wouldn't function for like a microsecond. Anyways, यार, अब I have such a good price, even though मैं 400 देने जा रहा हूँ, आप ले लो यार. एक काम करो, आप रेस करो यार, मेरे को और बेइज्जती करो मेरी. उसको फुल मारो, पॉट बेट मारो यहाँ पे.
गलती किया है तो पनिशमेंट तो मिलना चाहिए. अब वो किसी की भी
हाँ,
वजह से
खुशी
हो.
से. खुशी से, because when you call there, you're so capped यार. मतलब आप क्या ही दिखा दोगे वहाँ पे? You don't have anything. You're 100% going to fold.
Oh wow, nice call. Extremely good call.
What a sick guy! What a sick guy! He's like, भाई इसको हराना है, इसको तो पक्का ही हरा चुका हूँ, इसके पास कुछ नहीं है. ये ऐसे ही आ रहा है. What a sick guy!
Nice call.
Yeah, nice job. Transcendence. Yeah, you were saying, sir.
दिनेश, आपको ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है? दिनेश इज लाइक आज मैसेजेस रीड नहीं हो रहे, इसका मतलब हम मैसेज ना करें. अरे दिनेश, आपकी बात को इग्नोर करूंगा क्या यार? इतना बड़ा थोड़ी हो गया. आप प्लीज बात करो, हम यही है. Arihant in the chat. Hi Arihant, what's up? Arihant is like from my first batch, kind of like a special.
Oh, lovely.
Yup. Then we have Uttam says सब कुछ बंद करके qualifier की तरफ. Absolutely, I don't think there's more ways to make EV unless you're playing the higher stakes. Then it's comparable. Still, you can't really be putting it
But
down.
then even then it's like apple to oranges.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have Nico in the chat says welcome back Utsav bhai. अरे मैं तो यही हूँ, मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा यार. Prajjo. Oh, now we have Madhuri says Prajjo. So we have.
Yeah, I know he's coming back, and now what we're going to do is we're going to absolutely ignore him in this chat. Madhuri taking offense. But Madhuri, please don't forget, I'm the one who's got the mic here. We could ban you from the chat. It's all in our control. You could do that. Don't force us.
We have another super chat from Manjeet. मंजीत बोल रहे लास्ट मंथ से वेटिंग फॉर योर स्ट्रीम, उसमें होगा घमासान दिवाकर से. फेयर इनफ दिवाकर की भी स्ट्रीम हो जाएगी. दिवाकर इज आवर पीएलओ कोच बाय द वे. आई थिंक आई ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड इट.
Lovely, yeah. I don't know if I've met Divakar ever, but I know for a fact that Divakar does play a lot of PLO, and he's supposedly a very good PLO player.
Right.
And once you do tell me your journey of how you got to where you are, I'd love to know a little bit more about PLO. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. PLO is something I'm really liking right now because I'd given up hope on poker because I wasn't really having so much fun playing Hold'em because I wasn't studying for a very long time. Then I have to study a lot of things. So now the PLO is my new thing because like now I have new things to study. No extra excess baggage from before. But yeah, coming back. So I started playing poker with my college friends, and literally from my first year, I'd stopped going to classes. Like we had no attendance issues in our college. So we had to not attend classes a lot, and if you give an option to a poker player who's going to be a poker player, he'll take it. I'll exploit the fuck out of it. So I never went classes. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I was playing poker like 24 hours. We used to have like 70-hour poker sessions and stuff like that. So like the addiction started there. I always like to call it addiction because if you have to succeed in poker, you have to have a certain sense of addiction. Like there are good addictions, bad addictions, and like poker can be a good as well as a bad addiction. So like it depends. So I've always been addicted, and I think that's the only way you can actually be at the top of the game to be there.
Or you could also use the word obsessed there. You know, like you need like that level of obsession for like something.
Yeah, passion, obsession. Yeah, fair enough. Like it's just a negative connotation that you're trying to avoid, but yeah, I'm addicted.
Yeah.
So that's where I started.
Which is fair.
Then I got into I got the idea of playing poker professionally was when I discovered a table. Like the first table I saw some posts about on TPG, And then I thought I should apply. That's where I started playing. The first table that I applied to was a PLO table, by the way. So like the first 3 months of my poker journey, I was playing PLO. But within 3 months, I realized this is not my cup of tea. I can't handle this variance. So I had like a little bit amount
But
of this thing
you've
left.
had a complete circle now, okay? You've come back to
Yeah,
PLO.
we've come back. We've come back to take revenge. So like I remember the first table that I was quitting, I had a 25k makeup at the end of it. And I was so scared. I was so scared of the game that I was like, I'll pay it off. I'm not trying to cover this makeup. I'm paying this off. I can't handle this variance anymore. I'm done with this game. I have to get out of it. Here is 25k. I am out of it. This was my exit from PLO. And then a couple of months later, I discovered a new stable, which was Sharad Rao. He was my first coach, and like I'd always credit whatever basics I know of to Sharad. Like there's no doubt. Super good guy. He'd used to give us like 6 hours a day, literally, like not even joking about it. 6 hours a day he'd spend on his
one of those
coaching.
passionate people. One of those passionate guys, and you can see it. He wears his passion on his sleeve. Yeah, you can't take it.
You can't not see it.
Yeah.
So that's how I actually got interested into the into studying about the game, because like I was always fascinated about the game. I wanted to get there, but I'd never had that ropeway before that. But when I saw Shara that he'd already done it, and now he's spending all this time into answering every question that I have. So that's when I actually picked up this game. Like I used to ask bizarre questions at the starting, and this guy would still try to answer me and also try to get me back on track and stuff like that. So those were the 6 months that actually pushed me towards the game, towards understanding what poker is, how EV is made, and how EV is actually what matters. It doesn't matter whether you play this hand correctly or not. Like whatever stuff that I've actually come to know over this period, variance and whatnot. So and I was with him for 7-8 months, and then PokerStars.com shut. I had to quit that stable because I wanted to continue playing MTTs, but like Sharad shifted to cash games after like Stars.com shut. Then I had to quit. Then I joined another stable. I was with them for a year and a half. I was with Poker Guru. Had an amazing time. Then I kind of had to like take a break. So as soon as the contract ended, I opted out. Then a year later, I joined another stable, IPP. I was with them for a year and a half. Then they also kind of like my contract ended, and I kind of was not in the mood. And in the meantime, when this contract thing was ended, I discovered MPC. I met Sumit, I met Dipanjan, I met all of these guys. I saw your videos.
You've done everything.
Yeah, which in terms of stables, I've been everywhere. Like that. So for MTTs, I've basically covered all bases. Cash game, this is like a very new experience. So like right now, I'm running a stable with MPC. I'm managing it, but it's all cash games. So like my experience somewhat helps, but like there's so much I'm learning right now about cash games. And I love this because there's no way I could have understood what a 250-500 Hold'em player is thinking about day in, day out, what his vulnerabilities are, unless I was the person in charge of handling them. But like there's no way of 250-500 player is coming to me and being vulnerable about a game. So like all of those opportunities that I get as part of this table now, as part of MPC for that matter, like the amount of recognition, the amount of validity, the amount of just sheer comfort in terms of sharing what I am feeling, what I want, and people sharing their vulnerability. This has entirely been like that's the most beautiful part about being a part of MPC. So that's what drove me towards it, because all of these tables are kind of, they already have the cream, they already have the best players. So it's like it suddenly becomes like chess. I'm fighting amongst the best to like rise up in that stable. But as soon as I come beyond that, I see the amount of value that I can contribute to in terms of people who are not getting those resources. So that's what drove me towards MPC and like.
And the conversations also completely change when you're talking to pros specifically versus people who are willing to learn from you, right? Because and there is this beauty about, I don't know how to phrase this, but there's this beauty when you're coaching or when you're imparting certain aspects of your knowledge to others, which kind of forces you to look inside and makes you a better player on your own. I don't know how to explain this, but like when you're coaching, you realize, like when I've broken it down for myself, I was like, great, this is how I thought of it. And this is how maybe I could improve further. And, like you end up breaking it down further, not just for the other person.
Absolutely. So like that's how they talk about learning, right? So the first part of learning is your forebrain. So whenever we
Yeah.
study, we are training our forebrain, but like our hindbrain still has all of those tendencies from the past. Like that unlearning doesn't happen that quickly. But when you
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
coaching people, that unlearning becomes so easy because when like you think about your psyche from their perspective because they are
Yeah.
going through the same phase. When they tell you कि अच्छा ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, मुझे realize होता है कि अरे मेरे साथ भी तो यही हो रहा है actually. Like I am also not able
Yeah.
to do it because I'm
Yeah.
thinking about these things. And then when I'm answering the questions for the other person, it becomes easier for me to kind of like implement those. So yeah, of course.
Yeah, and especially जब आप questions answer कर रहे होते हो किसी के ना, तो I always used to at least find or try to find analogies which were non-poker in nature. You know,
Hmm.
because most of the questions that you would find a lot of upcoming players ask you or the problems that they were facing were to do with variance. What to
Mm-hmm.
do with मैं हार क्यों रहा हूँ, मैं ये चीज कर रहा हूँ, मैं अपने बैंकरोल के अंदर खेलूं या इसके बाहर जाऊं, मेरे को ये स्टेक खेलने हैं. अच्छा, वो गलतियां कर करके क्यों जीत रहे हैं, मैं क्यों नहीं जीत रहा. You know, like, so my the kind of questions that you come across, and then you have to kind of find analogies which are beyond poker, which help them understand key guys, it's more about the process, right? The idea is that you learn the process and then you implement it for as long as you can without wavering from it, because if you do waver, then you have nobody else to blame but for yourself. But if you don't waver, then the results will eventually come, right? And I can't guarantee when they come, because sometimes they start coming immediately and sometimes they take a little bit of a while, and you will have downswings. What it does come down to is कि भाई आप अपने अपस्विंग और डाउनस्विंग को हैंडल कैसे करते हैं, राइट? थ्योरी सबको आती है, पेपर पे लिख के सबको आंसर करना आता है, बट आर यू एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट दैट ऑन द टेबल इज द क्वेश्चन. एंड
Yep.
the biggest thing that a poker player needs to learn, or what I used to concentrate on with the guys who I coached, was ki, how good are you at adjustments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just keep playing ABC poker, you will be plucked out of the pond so quick that you don't even realize, right? The idea is to know how to adapt and against whom and when. And you get a good feel of this when you're playing different stakes. आप आ जाओ 100 रुपए के टूर्नामेंट में, फिर आप आ जाओ एक 500 रुपए के टूर्नामेंट में, फिर आप 5500 का एक टूर्नामेंट खेलो, और फिर एक बारी आप जाके सुपर हाई रोलर खेल लो 25,000 का या 55,000 का. You will find the difference, because
Yep.
you will understand that your gameplay cannot be the same all throughout, because the level of players you're playing against, if you're not adapting to them, you are the one who's losing.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And similarly, online chodo, live aa jao. Live is a whole new thing in its own, where you actually have people sitting in front of you. The gameplay is slower, right? You're only playing like 10 hands in an hour, versus,
Okay.
you know, if you're multi-tabling online, you're playing more like 100 hands an hour, right? So it's just you're able. And the last thing that you need as a poker player, which is, you know, again, you'll have the best skills, you'll understand theory better than most people, but if you don't have the correct temperament and you're tilted, I'm just sorry, then poker isn't for you, right? I'm like one of the most straightforward, blunt people to say this, because I do see people playing out of their bankroll. I do see people firing 7 or 8 bullets. I'm not saying firing 7 or 8 bullets is wrong. As long as you can afford it, it's absolutely fine. Afford it in terms of your bankroll, and afford it also in terms of what you are getting in terms of big blinds. अब भाई 8 big blind मिल रही है, तो मेरे को भी बता दे 8 बिग ब्लाइंड प्ले क्या है ना, मतलब फिर मेरे को भी बता दे तेरी 8 बिग ब्लाइंड ओपनिंग रेंज क्या है अगर तू खोल रहा है 8 बिग ब्लाइंड के साथ. इफ नॉट, देन have the right temperament to not go about it, have the right temperament to not go there. So this is something that हम थ्योरी पढ़ा सकते हैं, हम दुनिया को सिखा सकते हैं, बट अगर ये चीजें इनबिल्ट नहीं होती हैं, इनकलकेट नहीं होती हैं, then you'll see that's the difference between a good player and a great player. A great player will have that temperament. A great player will know when to concentrate and when to push the paddle, whereas a good player will not. You know, he'll still be profitable, but would his profits be of that level? Would his ROI be that great? No. Would he be winning those many BBs per every 100 hands? No. That's the question.
Yeah. Like the thing is, you get a limited thing. Like for example, your stack, like how your stack is limited, your brain power is also limited. So like to put it
Yeah.
where it's actually mattering is very
Yeah.
tricky. Everybody gets the same amount, but people are putting it like some people are just trying to push people off pre-flop. Some people are trying to like just get towards the end of late reg. So all of these things, of course, like when to push the paddle is also very important in terms of.
Yeah.
Wow, we've got the man himself. We've got your friend, your partner, Pranav Bagai, who is like the mind
Ah,
of PSL. Hi Pranav, welcome to the
yeah.
stream. I don't think I've seen you here before.
What's
I hope you keep
up?
coming after this one as well. I hope प्रजित का शक्ल इतना important नहीं है आपके लिए. I hope आप आते रहो.
What's up, Mr. Bagai? Big shout out, man. Like it's because of Pranav, man. I'd have to say PSL is
Everyone can
his
say
and
it, I
Mr.
think.
Berman's brainchild, and he's one of the guys who's leading it from the front. He's the CEO, and we've all got so much to learn from him, man. Just a solid stand-up guy, doing it for the community and has been doing it for a very long time. So whatever I say is going to be very little in comparison to his contribution to the industry, man.
Absolutely.
And great guy.
The most I've seen of Pranav is on final tables of super high rollers, so that's also the
Oh yeah. You'll find him there.
every
For some
every
reason,
super high roller final table you find Pranav, and no other tournaments he's grinding ever.
No, he does grind.
Yeah.
But you don't find him on the final table. What is this, yeah? What is this? What is this sizing, yeah? What is this sizing?
Meanwhile,
Chalo,
chat
we'll
देख लेते हैं हम
see.
फटाफट. विकास says bro sick journey. You know it, I think.
Yeah.
कुमार विकास says अभी अरे हाँ ये मुझे बहुत लोग बोल चुके हैं. Do you think I look like Abhishek Upmanyu? Do you know Abhishek Upmanyu?
I know Abhishek Upmanyu. He has curly hair. You don't, but I'd say you do look like Abhishek Upmanyu.
I think I've gotten this before. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time on this stream this has been mentioned, but like in real life I've gotten this a bunch of times. I don't know if I have to take that as a compliment because I know I'm not that funny.
I cracked.
Oh wow! How did this happen?
Yeah, I opened. He had a very small. His name is Fishy, but he had a very small fishy 3-bet. He didn't even go 3x. It was more like 2.5x 3-bet.
And this is big blind versus button, right? Oh, easy.
Yeah, exactly. Against my button, I defended my button with 10 jack, and I flopped 10 and jack both.
Easy,
and he bet about 80% on the flop. I asked him for his stack, and he obliged. And
probably
now
asked
we have
for
69 big blind.
Oh wow, you're closing in. Damn, I've lost a bunch. I have jacks. I think I can make it back. I think I can.
You flipped up jacks a bunch of times now, yaar.
That's how we work.
The most trickiest. Yeah.
How else do you win tournaments?
अगर poker में जीतना है, you just need one skill. Pick up aces as much as you can. बस और पत्ते लगाओ.
या jack 10 लगा लो इसके अगेंस्ट वो भी चल जाता है.
वो भी चलता है हाँ. But फिर पहले jack 10 खेलो और 3-bet के अगेंस्ट डिफेंड करो और लगा लो. और कौन है? अरे नितिन रावत. You've not seen it before, right? So. Yeah, I love it though. I love it.
Vikas
Nitin Rawat, yeah.
You know Nitin, na? Of course you know Nitin.
I know Nitin, yeah. Solid guy doing so well for himself, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Come up the ranks real quick. Excellent, yeah. I must congratulate him.
One of the only poker players who's doing well in poker and outside poker as well. Kudos.
What do you mean by outside poker?
He has a balance in life. He has a life outside poker as well. All of these other.
What does he do?
I mean, his personal life, he's active, he's on social media, he's posting pictures, he's outside.
Like that.
Not a lot of cash game grinders around me that I see doing this. Like, he comes from a circle where everyone's like just into poker. Like, they wake up, they see where the grind station is, walk towards it, sit down, grind, and they go out, hunt for food, eat, come back, grind. So, like, that's their entire journey. So, from there,
yeah. Oh, big up. He I've met him in the live circuit a couple of times. I don't know. I don't think he grinds live anymore. But like last year, I did see him for a tour, a live circuit tour. I got to interact with him briefly. So. And from like you follow all the poker gurus and the gut shots, you get to see who's doing what, and his name keeps popping up every now and then, and you know for a fact that he's doing well and he's doing it right. So nothing but respect. Yeah, jo bhi kar raha, I know because I come from a place where I have played and I know what it takes. And the kind of just it's not easy. It kind of looks easy, that it looks like button clicking दूर से कि भाई बटन दबा रहे हैं, हो रहा है, मजे आ रहे हैं, जिंदगी जी रहे हैं. It just doesn't work like that.
Of course.
And that's why whoever is winning the game, even by a small margin, you need to respect that guy, because once you do understand the percentage of people who lose, So being just on the winning side is a big deal in its own self.
Of course. Absolutely. So विकास बोल रहा है मुझसे ट्रांजिशन स्टोरी एज अ कोच. सो लाइक मेरा ट्रांजिशन स्टोरी बहुत सिंपल था एज अ कोच. मैं जब था स्टेबल्स वगैरह में भी, तो लाइक आई कम फ्रॉम एन IT बैकग्राउंड. लाइक आई हैव गुड टेक, लाइक आई कैन हैंडल टेक गुड. लाइक पोकर में गुड टेक तो इतना बेसिक हो जाता है कि अगर तो फॉर पहले हैंड देख लेते हैं. वी हैव एस किंग, वी आर 3 वे, और हमने RFI किया, प्रोबेबली स्मॉल ब्लाइंड और बिग ब्लाइंड ने कॉल किया.
Yeah. We
Resting
opened
spot.
and we're just going to go half pot. Is this Kanchan Sharma legit Kanchan Sharma on my left?
I don't
Can
think so.
somebody in the chat confirm this? Is this Kanchan Sharma legit Kanchan Sharma?
ये क्वेश्चन मुझसे
Then
कल भी
I'll play
पूछा गया.
accordingly. Who is this? Be reasonable, guys. Okay, we do get a call from the small blind. He does have a lot of king X's, queen X's. Some gut shots, some draws here and there. We're going to price his draws. If he does have a worse king, great. That'll be just amazing for us, right? But if he does have king queen, he should be raising 3 ways sometimes also, but he does call. Amazing. So spades don't get there. What is that? What? I mean, I don't even consider that as a blocker bet, sir. I'm just going to charge you, yeah. Like, I am just going to charge you. He calls and he mucks.
Oh.
I have to believe that I have to believe he had a weaker king X there, yeah. And I didn't expect him to call. When he puts that 480 in, it's like, please give me a showdown with my third pair. It seems like that, right? Otherwise, I would have gone for his entire stack. And I didn't. I was like, he's never calling there. When he puts a 480 there, he usually folds. That's the player tendencies. And I haven't played online in a huge while. So I don't know what people are doing these days, dude.
I don't think 480 still counts like a block.
Yeah, it's not a block. In a pot that has that much amount in it, it's nothing. What is it? What's going on?
It's basically just a check. But I do see some people like change their strategy because this one BB bet happened, so it works for some.
Yeah, but what is he expecting me to do there? Like, if you really see,
I'll tell you.
Not to get technical.
I'll tell you. He's expecting you to not think. As soon as you start thinking,
exactly,
this goes out. He's expecting you to not think. He expects you to see a bet and decide if you want to call or fold. Like, bet आया है. अब वो bet कितना है, क्या है, वो सब नहीं सोचना है हमें. That's his idea.
पर मिक्स स्ट्रेटजी खेलेंगे स्मॉल ब्लाइंड से, अपने क्वीन 4 ऑफ को ब्लफ में बदलेंगे कंचन शर्मा के अगेंस्ट, और ऑल इन मिलाया हमें तमीज.
Feels like the real OG Kanchan Sharma.
Yeah, feels like real. She's like, I'm going to jam 23 bigs on you. How dare you raise?
Let's see your balanced strategy.
Yeah, it's a raise fold, man. I'm never calling.
Yeah, the best way to beat, I think.
Yeah.
I don't hate raise folding ever.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't do much otherwise, anyways. I have a huge raise fold, open folding range.
Like, things you have to say on stream. Please make note, guys.
Yeah. And I mean, in you don't get to see that much of it when you're playing online, because the blinds are moving really, really quick and you're never really that deep for that long. Mm-hmm. But in live, I actually do have a pretty decent open folding range, because you're deep and like 25-30 minute structures, you get to play a lot more hands. And you could do that. I am opening this. I will call this guy off with 9 big blinds straight up. I don't see any other option. What does he call with? I'm really surprised. He shouldn't have many ace X's there. But what we are going to do is bet small, and we're going to beat his 7x. We're going to beat his, I don't know what he's just calling with, random ass. And he does call. It's just too fishy, yaar. I'm going to have to call him here. I just feel that he has nothing here.
Good luck.
He had a queen. Fair enough. Good for you.
Revenge.
Yeah, good for you. No, it's fine. If he can only have a queen there, yeah. And it's just one of those situations where I can't
Your
I
hand's
can
too
fold, but
strong to fold anyway.
too strong, and I've got. What does he have there? It's just this one of those things.
He could show up with aces sometimes because like you'd
Sometimes,
trap aces.
but then his name is Fishy, so
Yeah, you'd men click. We've already seen that one.
yeah. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. What is this? I couldn't raise again. I want to 3-bet here again.
This is not cool. Pocket 52. I think you should do something.
Yes. I mean, I'm most likely in the break going to
Report it.
restart the app. Maybe like there's like a glitch or something. I will report it. It's happened twice, so it's clearly I'm not tripping. That's for sure.
This one we've also seen. Oh wow, this
Yeah.
hand happened.
We respect small here. Oh, you have a beautiful hand.
I don't
All you
think
want
I'm
is my
folding.
flop.
I don't think I'm folding. I'm just ripping this one because yeah, this guy can call off, but I still have decent equity versus call off. Let's go for it.
Good luck, bro.
All of it. All of it. Just fold, bro. I'm just kidding. Yes.
You left with 156 behind.
That was my fail-safe
GG,
plan.
nice hand.
सब चला गया तो ये बचाएंगे.
Not the best card. I didn't want to see. This is just rubbish. I have to fold. I can't have. Just not the right to call here. Sir, I won't waste your time. I'll fold really quickly. Thank you. Take it. I think we've got equal stacks, right? Yeah. You've got what, 82 bigs. I've got 81.
I don't think we're
We're
going
both doing fairly well.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but I never say this, bro, because I pick up jacks and then I have the tendency of fucking overplaying them.
We'll get there.
Sometimes.
You
Yeah.
You haven't been streaming a lot lately, right? You've
Not
forgotten
at
about
all.
the stream
I mean-
run. You're on stream today.
Yeah, there is something called as a stream run. There is.
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
see.
Cool.
The
I hope
first
there
time
is.
I did stream for MPC, I think this
Yeah.
was like hand 1 or hand 2. I pick up pocket queens. We get it in.
Yeah.
I shows aces and I flop 2 queens. Okay.
Quads.
I think this is how streams
Just
work.
quads.
All those years when
See,
we
but
saw.
if I was able to 3-bet though in that particular hand, I won't lose that hand.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You know,
He's not even in the pot.
Yeah, he's not even in the pot. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those.
It's on pocket
Situations.
52 then.
प्लीज मत करो मेरे पैसे लौटाओ एक्चुअली टिकट उन्होंने दिए है मैंने पैसे नहीं लगाए हैं सो
पैसा भी उन्हीं का है ठीक है
हाँ तो उन्हीं का है
your game your rules
yes
Gaurav
But yes, I
Chapman in
should.
chat says all the best thank you so much bro how are you doing तो आई थिंक PSL के बारे में अब तो हमें बहुत देर मिलने वाली है बात करने की पर हम शुरू नहीं करेंगे तो फिर कैसे होगा मुझे आप ये बताओ लाइक लास्ट ईयर 12 से कम लोग होते थे ना एक टीम में इट वाज स्लाइटली डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर
we had 12 players only in each team
but like
I'll give you the team structure
Yes.
We have a playing owner right then we have a captain then we have a wild card we have 2 professional poker players
that's fine
right that's and then we have 6 general qualifiers and
wow.
1 compulsory women qualifier right
Oh wow okay
so seven in a team come through the qualification process
so that's like more than 50%
more than 50% yeah which brings me to a very important point Utsav, that on the 23rd 24th and 25th we are going to have qualifiers only for women only women can participate in it and the top 3 get a guaranteed spot guaranteed spot in the team.
Nice.
Now, why is it top 3 and why not 6? Because each team has 1 woman. So why not 6? Because 3 teams retained their women player.
Oh wow. Okay.
From last time.
Are these retained players out? Like is the list out?
Yes, the list is out. And we are from the 3 retained women players, we are going to be posting them on social media. But nevertheless, you should know about it through me because it's anyways going to come on social media. One is retained.
Don't look at me.
One is Radhika Shankar.
Ah,
right.
Poker Mom, of course.
Yes, one is Shuchi Chamare,
Suchita Mari, the
and
OG.
the third is Ishita Roda.
Oh wow,
All these three did really well in the last season and they deserve it. And all of them have been retained by their respective team captains. So they will be a part of Poker Sports League this time around as a women qualifier, which is big up for
so
them.
by retention you mean they'd be in the same teams as they were last year, right?
They'd be in the same team, and their prices were negotiated between the new team, the team owners and them.
Okay,
So they will not be a part of the auction. They will
of course.
already be retained in the same team.
Of course.
So this is how the structure is: 12 people, and every team has
Nice.
seven who could be anybody. But the most important thing is 23rd, 24th, and 25th. All the ladies out there, or all the gents who are watching, and you have lady friends who play poker or are poker enthusiasts, guys, you must encourage them to come and play. It's only for them. And again, we're doing this primarily. We're giving these additional opportunities to women because poker is not a gender biased sport. Poker is something where we want women to play. We want to encourage them. That's why we have a fixed slot of at least one woman in every team. This time around, we're going to see at least more than one because I'm hoping in the general qualifiers women get through as well. And we can see like so many girls doing so well. Yeah, look at like somebody like a Kanchan, somebody like Ishita Arora, who did so well last season in Poker Sports League, and somebody like there was this lady goes by the name Rihanna Rashid, right?
She was there last year.
Yeah, she was there. She was there last year, and Shuchi Chamaria. Just
Everyone.
like it's all of them, like, and they're like doing so well for themselves, and these girls on their own become role models for others, right? And like and like other women feel, look at them and feel like, hey, if they can do it, we can do it too. But and when that's why we have these, how do I put this? If I three bet this dude, he rips it. It's just not good for me. Yeah. That's why we have these, separate women qualifiers for them.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, we live in a society which is like, at least in our poker, we see a gender bias, which we want to negate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And we're trying our best to do that also. I am going to play for stacks in this particular hand. Cheap bets I
Okay,
am.
so the information is out. Kanchan Sharma is not Kanchan Sharma.
Thank you very
We could
much.
take a sigh of relief.
Yeah, of course, dude. I don't want to give my stack away to her. And brainwashed, if you rip it, I am calling you, bro. There's no fold here for me. I have the nut flush and buy. We're back to 74 big blinds.
Oof. I have to cover some ground, I guess.
Oh, we're right there. We're together. We're together. I just want to know what happens when we both reach the final table. We cut the stream, right?
Yeah.
We just cut it, right?
I mean, I don't know. You can let me see your cards. I don't mind. I won't hate it.
Yeah, but you'll have to let me see yours, and then Pocket 52 with the very, very strict fraud detection policies would not pay
With-
any one of us.
Yeah, basically both of
Yeah.
us come home broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
And
Don't want
we'll
that.
have to face the embarrassment of the chat.
That's always happy with whatever.
Yeah.
Can do
They'd
whatever.
actually want us to stream. We go for it. Yes, do it.
Yep.
Play
They're
together.
always.
Collude.
Devakar is saying ignoring me since 2021. I wish I could. Can't buy the attention. We can't buy the attention even with money. Fair. But like out of everyone, तुझे तो पता होगा कैसे जीत सकते हैं ये attention. Just give me 1 second. I need to grab my phone real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm back. What did I
Low
miss?
play.
Jack 2.
Uh,
Sorry, yeah.
On your table, nothing. On my table, it was sixes versus ace jack flop. Somebody flopped a six, and then the turn was a jack. So bad for that dude. Yeah.
Sad, yeah. Thank God it's not a PSL qualifier though. Just a
Yeah.
tournament.
But with that, you still have 6 opportunities left. Starting tomorrow, guys. Poker Sports League. By the way, even in today's qualifier, we had upwards of 600 entries, man. The first qualifier that we had 2,700 entries. It was just mind-boggling, yeah. I mean,
And that's
the kind of
2,700
response
unique
that we
entries,
got,
right?
that's unique in just a
Wow.
single tournament, right?
Damn.
And even till now, we're getting about close to about 25 to 30% unique entries in every tournament that we have, right?
Wow.
Which
Is
kind of
that for
shows that
real?
people have been waiting to play. That is for real, because out of the total 30,000 entries, 10,000 plus are unique entries. And that's a huge number
Wow.
of people coming in to play like a league. And you know, I'm just glad and so happy, and for the kind of work that our marketing team, our production teams put in. Like a big shout out to everybody back here. You know, I'm here representing all of them. You see my face, but like there is a
What's
team
your
of
team?
25 behind us working so hard day and night with the marketing, with the scripting, with the ideas, with the production, with every single thing. And that's what's literally paying off right now. Matlab,
Of
I
course.
can't thank them enough, yaar. Matlab, it's just amazing. And I can't also listen, we can't take anything away because we're working so closely with the Pocket 52 team. And they are also a case. I have flopped a pair, my friend.
I don't think we're
Um,
going anywhere away.
yeah, I mean, if you bet small now, okay, that's a very quick check. Do we go for a value bet? No, yeah. We have a bluff catcher and we have showdown. You bet and I call and I take it. I take it, right? Checkish.
I
Yes.
hope. I mean, if he's not betting better than 5, there's
Yeah.
he should
He
come.
did, he had deuces there.
Yeah.
And
You're watching catch. Oh, nice. Not bad at all.
so, what's your cash game grind like? How many days are you playing? How many hours are you putting in?
So it's like for the past 3 months, I've been trying to get into PLO 5. For the first year, a month and a half, I was kind of just resistant, trying to start. But then, because I'm kind of like a perfectionist, like I want to get done with all the ranges before I start playing. But then I realized, like, the more I've talked to players, the more I've realized I'm never going to get correct answers in PLO. I have to just kind of develop heuristics for how things are going to work. And for that, of course, I need practice along with like studying, because like I have to actually know in real time how games are playing, because the kind of theory that you're studying in PLO right now is way like
Yeah.
different than the games that are running. So like, since PLO is a much more complicated game, multi-way
Right.
sims are not that accurate. Multi-way sims are not that easily
Yeah,
available
I don't
also.
even know if they're available. Yeah, that's what I thought. I
Correct.
don't. I
It's only very selective community. So like, you only
yeah.
get to see heads up spots. You only get to see what
Yeah.
specific situations what you are going to do, and from there you kind of have to develop heuristics for how this game is going to work out. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's a journey in itself. I've started with one of these courses. It's like, I don't know if I can talk about it. Can I don't know. Kinda. It's kinda iffy, so I'll just ignore it anyway. It's just one
Okay.
of those
Cool.
online poker courses. So it comes with a trainer, so I'm kind of playing with like, I've always been a tool guy. So like, I've always, like,
Cool.
whenever there's a new poker tool out there, I'll just be jumping on top of it. So it's just
Yeah.
like one of those things. And plus,
Which one's your favorite poker tool? Like, which ones have you like
so I'll
kind of
give
played
you a
around with?
ladder in terms of what I like. So if I'm starting out, Flopzilla is hands down my most
Oh
favorite
yeah,
tool.
yeah. True that.
Then,
Beautiful tool. Yeah.
if I am very comfortable with Flopzilla, PioSolver is my hands down most favorite
Yeah.
tool. Once you're comfortable with PioSolver, then comes Monker. And along with PioSolver, of course, comes PT4 as well. So like, amongst the database.
Yeah.
So like, there are situations where Poker Tracker can't track. Oh, by the way, we have Pocket Kings and Pocket Ace, and I have Ace 10 off. So I think, yeah, मेरा तो easy हो गया है. आप देखो. I have flopped the world. Are we 3-betting there? Oh yes, we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going for the
Yeah.
entire stack.
100. Top dog, he also opened like upwards of 3x.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive open.
You know, like,
I don't expect
and
fold.
he rips it,
Let's
and
go.
we
Are
have
we leaving the 400
yeah.
behind? No? Oh, wow.
No, and he has aces, so we really can't say much there.
Easy life for
Uh,
him.
yeah, easy life for him. Thank you, top dog. Instead of having queens there and having aces and hitting an ace, though,
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
all
mind.
we-
We've got 36 pigs. Yeah, we're still living.
Yeah, that's what we make stacks for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
देने के
cool,
लिए.
cool. ये कूलर के बाद भी स्टैक हो रहा है हमारे पास.
है बचा हुआ है, बचा हुआ है. वाओ.
कुमार विकास इज इन द चैट सेल्स पुलिस पे बात हुई है तो आई एम एबल टू लॉग इन एट फोन पॉलिसी. ओ माय बैड, सॉरी. मतलब कि पुलिस कहाँ से सडनली इन्वॉल्व हो गई है इस प्रोसेस में. पॉलिसी पे बात हुई है तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू लॉग इन एट फोन बट आई ट्राई टू लॉग इन पीसी इट सेज फ्रॉम देयर यू आर फ्रॉम बैंड स्टेट एंड आई एम नॉट एबल टू लॉग इन. ओके, it's a glitch or issue from my side because I'm logging from other sides smoothly with no issues. Also, I didn't belong to band state.
I'd suggest you reach out to the Pocket 52 helpline. They'd be able to solve this problem quite easily. I'm just going to check this down. We have enough. This thing, cool. Take it, sir. So
Yeah, I think they'd only get your query the best as well because like I'm not sure what the issue is.
And I'd also not want to comment on why and how are they figuring out, because they do have geolocation, and if you are not from a banned state, you must speak to them, and they'll be able to answer your query quite quickly. They're quite prompt with their responses.
Sure.
Yeah, Top Dog must be feeling at the top of the world right now.
Like you could have been playing poker for a million years, but when this happens, you can't forget it for another 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It's just
3 minutes.
It keeps coming back for those 3 minutes, right? Like the time, actually the time only keeps reducing with like experience. Like for some people, it could
to
go
be
for
honest,
days. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's one of those situations where you've been on the other side, and I can't complain. I cracked somebody's aces with 10 jack. So who am I to even say a word? You know what I mean? And I had a very legit hand, and so did he. And you, whatever way you play this hand, except if I flat call him because there was an ace on the board. But who's flat calling? I mean, hello, I'm not flat calling kings there. Sorry.
Like if
That's
I'm
just
ever
wishful
flatting
thinking.
kings, it's not because I'm scared. It's because I'm trapping.
Trapping. And there's no place to trap here, bro. It's just wishful thinking कि अगर मैंने kings flat कर दिए होते वहाँ पे ना तो मैं बच जाता. It's just you have to get your stack in there.
किससे बच रहे हो?
हाँ.
अपने आप से.
Yeah. और ये सब मैं स्ट्रीम पे तो बेस्ट, पहली बात तो मैं बिना स्ट्रीम के भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, और मैं स्ट्रीम पे तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
Fair enough.
We are going to defend it. Okay. Kanchan, don't bet big, yaar. Come on.
It's funnier now when I know this is not Kanchan. Sorry.
Yeah, and I keep calling Kanchan.
It's funnier now.
We have 28 picks.
I fucked up.
I did float on a 10-5-5. That should signal that, hey, I do have something, have some manners, but you still go on and bet 80% of the pot, and which makes no sense for me to call now. Either you have a hand or you have big balls, sir. So either ways you win. Kanchan.
I'm in this spot where I've bloated the pot unnecessarily because I wanted to 3-bet smaller and I just made it like 3.5x. I just miscalculated and made it 3.5x, and now I'm in this spot with a bloated pot, probably trying to get the show.
Who also fully covers you completely.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go for another small bet and then try to get a cheap showdown. If he check raises, of course he beats it. I don't think this turn. Ouch. Okay. He does.
Yeah, take it, sir.
What to?
Yeah, it's one of those situations. You either have a hand or have big balls. So both ways you win.
Always, yeah. Always happy.
Again, yeah, listen, I want to put it out there. We're living in a world where when I say big balls is directly proportionate to guts, and it has nothing to do with gender. Ladies and gentlemen, don't come out chasing me. Okay? If you do want to have a debate, please find me on Instagram and DM me. I'd love to take you through it. But yeah, balls has nothing to do with testicles. Just putting it out there.
Again, not me.
Top dog again with a 3+3 point something open.
Can we see aces again?
I'm just gonna fold, bro. I would have loved to flat call here just to be fishy, but this guy is so short, यार. फिर ये डाल देगा,
फिर वो
हम
भी
मजे ही
call.
करते रह जाएंगे इस पूरे, हाँ, फिर हम पूरे हैंड में मजे हो जाएंगे with 4-3 of hearts. Just how long is the late edge on for? If you could help me with that.
Yep, I could try. Hmm. It's ending in 44 minutes.
Yeah, cool. So I have enough time to double up or just buy in. Because I'm close to starting stack only. I believe it's like
I'm getting
25
there.
minutes right now.
It was like I doubled up, then you got there, then you made some more stack, I
Yeah.
got there, then you lost a lot of stack. I was compelled to lose stack at this point now. This went open call. I don't think we do well. Good turn though. I was looking for something which I can't remember anymore. Oh, by the way, we have a break in 3 minutes. I think we should take this one.
Yeah, we will take this break and give our throats a little bit of rest. You deserve it too. And I just had like a solid guy busted. Oh, I've got the hand. Should we bluff? Should we bluff? Just for the stream, should we bluff?
Yep, I think we call this. Yep. I think I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah. Let's just bluff for entertainment purposes. 7 deuce, never lose. Come on. Top dog and Prajit yet again. I've got a gutty. What do you have, top dog? Are you going to lead out into me or you are going to lead out into me? Top dog, I'm just going to rip it into you.
Let's go.
Which you're never folding, but I will re-enter. And let's go.
We'll get there.
Top dog, if you fold, that'll be just so lame, yaar.
9.
Oh. Get lost, top dog.
This game is rigged.
Re-entering.
Every time top dog is winning against us. Such a rigged game this is.
Yeah, I don't like you, top dog. I re-entered. What happened? Let me just leave the table. Get started. Give me a minute. I'm going to share my new table again with you.
Yeah. It's actually not that bad. We still see most of you. Half of you on the table, half of you on the screen. Not that bad. It could be way more fucked up.
Okay, where's the tournament? Late Reg, 41 minutes. Have some manners. We have a ticket and we re-enter. Thank you very much. Am I on a different table? Oh, I'm on the same table with top dog, man. I ain't gonna leave you this time around, brother.
We get round 2s.
Yeah, I've got 21 bigs. Yeah, just gonna share my screen. 1 second. Go live. Yes, sir, I'm back.
Good to go. Now everyone knows our jugaad. Yes, it's Discord.
Yeah.
Zeds is asking for a wild card entry. Yep, किसी को तो मिलेगी. क्या आपको मिलेगी? क्या आपने अप्लाई किया है उसके लिए? How does someone become a wild card, Prajit?
So wild card, it's the captain's and the owner's choice to select anybody. That's why it's called a wild card. So you could be a poker player, you could be a non-poker player, you could be a celebrity, you could be an international poker player, you could be an influencer, you could be anyone, right? So that's one aspect which the league has no control over, right? So you could apply for a wild card, reach out to the captains, DM them and be like, listen, hey, I deserve to be a wild card. And why not? If they give you an opportunity and if they feel that you fit the bill, you will be a wild card. So that's how it goes.
All right. So it's basically in the hands of the owners and the captains.
And the captain. That's why it's a wild card. There's no criteria for it. But obviously what we've seen in the past, they like to choose very good poker players. Right, because you want to create a strong
logical, does it?
Yeah. they ideally feel that a good poker player should be a good fit there.
Absolutely. Not saying Z07 is not a good player because I know he's a very good player. I don't know if
that's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. So he's been around for a very long time as well.
Yep.
And for that matter of fact, you can reach out to any one of those captains. You can see that, so you see who the captains are through the social handle on our Instagram for Poker Sports League. Reach out to them, DM them, and talk about your credibility. Who knows, man? They could pick you up as a wild card.
All right, so we have the break. I think let's take a quick 2-3 minute
Let's
break
take a
and be
break.
back.
Absolutely. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
Awesome. All right. All right, we are back online. Hi, Prajit. Oh, by the way, I've gotten
What
a
is-
new kitten. Do you guys want to see her? I'll
Yeah.
get her on stream. One
What's the
second.
name?
She's called Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Technically, she's called Billy, but like, I'll just get her on stream. Give me a second.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? What's up, Billy?
Billy, talk to them. Say hi, Billy.
What's up?
Say fuck off like you do every time we see you. Say fuck off
Yeah,
like
like
every
I
time.
mean, they don't have to say it. It's just in their attitude. They're like,
Yep.
leave me alone. Don't bother me. Me against Kanchan Sharma this time around. I'm on your left, Kanchan.
Billy,
Let's
can
build
we?
a stack, yeah.
Yes.
Dale?
Both of us need it.
Yeah, I've got 20 bigs.
And a dream.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, 20 pigs is like 20 dreams, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Fair enough.
you take it, sir. You bet one big blind here, you take it.
And she's off. Not a lot of control I have over her.
Where do you put up? Which city are you from?
I'm from Kurukshetra. It's in Haryana.
Okay. Yeah, I know where Kurukshetra is, yeah.
Right
And
now, I'm very close to you. I
Where,
think within
in
a
Goa?
within a 5 kilometer radius, I think. Yep.
Oh, are you in like Panjim somewhere? Miramar,
Yes, I'm
Karansalam?
in Donapaula, yep.
You're in Donapola. Oh, cool. I stay in Bambuli.
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
give out my address. I don't want to
Fair
give out my address on stream, but
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Oh, nice, lovely.
I think King is not that
Well,
bad on the turn to barrel.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying?
So then we're literally neighbors, yeah.
Yep.
Actually, बहुत ही
I'm
आसपास रहते हैं.
literally every second day in Bambulam. Like Siridao is like my every
Oh,
sunset
okay.
beach.
Oh, you go to Sirida. So you cross my house then.
Oh yeah.
So
I
you
think
cross my house.
I think I
Then
know
you
where
know.
you're
Then you
saying.
know where I stay.
I know
yeah,
where you're
yeah.
saying.
Then you.
We get it.
Then you know where I
through.
stay.
Nice.
Yeah. Then you know where I stay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a Donapal and Bambuli. Like they're like beautiful places to stay at. To be honest, like
For sure.
really peaceful, serene. You've got the views. You've got the vibe. Everything.
569 says lost kings versus king queens pre-flop all in. Somebody has to. You're taking one for the team. 569.
Yeah. I also lost kings versus aces. Should we all?
Let's form a community. Oh wait, we already
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, exactly. Let's discuss our bad beats there. Sheh. Hate it. Top dog. Give me my chips back, bruh.
Divakar
Come
has
on.
an interesting question. He's asking
Yeah.
us how much do top 10 MTT players make in a year?
Okay, I could. So, it gets political when you start discussing somebody else's income here. But okay, let's just put it this way. You can see their winnings, and then you can see their profit, and then you know the tax, and then you should know whether they're a part of a stable or not, and then figure out what percentage of their winnings are they giving to a stable, and then you would know what their net is.
Right.
So you'd have a fair idea. This is something that I would leave for you guys to calculate. I wouldn't. Some make a lot, some make few. Also take into account, if you're actually going there, that some websites don't take into account the re-entries. So the data that you are looking at may not be as precise as you think it is. And it's just one of those things where The top 10 at least actually do make decent amount of money, is how I would have to put it.
Okay, fair enough. Oh wow, I've gotten somebody who I don't expect on any poker streams ever. We've got Deepak Sarath, Kid Darko himself. Thank you for
Okay.
gracing us with your presence, Mr. Deepak Darko. I don't think I've ever seen him watch a YouTube video before this, so win for us. We have Nitin and Devakar who literally know every detail about my life through me or through my flatmate. So,
Yeah.
yep. All of these internal conversations. He wants me to show a dog whose name starts with R. I think अगर तू नहीं बताता starting का letter तब भी पता था मुझे तो किसकी बात कर रहा है. But making it easier for the audience, I guess.
I'm just picking up the best hands, bro. So much playability with a 200 big blind stack. That's exactly what I wanted.
Ankush Narang says, good luck, brothers. Hello, Prajit. Hello, Utsav. Hi, Ankush. कैसे हो आप?
What's up, Ankush? How's it going? The late reg ends in 28 minutes, and by that time, I would have had a 60 big blind stack,
Don't
and
you
I'd be
think?
crushing it.
Oh, you've rebought, right? So if we both hadn't rebought, I think this would have been like already a record. Two people playing not
Yeah.
rebuy, but
I mean, my rebuy was more like entertainment purposes,
do seven.
and we also wanted to kind of hit that 9 for the stream because I was checking your theory of whether there is something known as what was that? Did you say like the stream run?
Stream run.
It's called stream run.
But then there's
yeah,
also
it didn't work
karma.
out for me.
There's also karma.
Ah.
If you're opening do
Yeah.
7 off, there's karma.
But I got my karma back. Yeah, listen, I bust somebody's aces. I got my kings cracked,
Fair.
and then I thought my karma was settled, and I came in with that deuce 7 against a guy who always hits the top pair against me and would never ever fold the top. So I should have known better. Yeah.
I can't fold ace jack. I don't think even if it's for like 200
Yeah.
bigs, I'm not folding ace
Yeah.
jack. I'm not capable enough. This time,
But
like
top
everyone on
dogs,
the
top
stream
dogs.
also knows this because like multiple times this has happened. I'm hitting a top pair. I'm okay with like stacking of 50 bigs. I just suddenly turn a non-believer. Like, अब तो नहीं है. अब मेरा top pair है तो तेरे पास नहीं है. Daniel Kazi, long time no see. How are you, sir?
My brother Daniel, listen. See, we have an off-suited opening range with 17 big blinds also. See, I will open fold. You never know. I could just call off also. We got a flat call. Yeah. Come on, top dog. I want you in the hand, brother. I'm only playing this for you now. Yes. As long as ace boy doesn't jam and spoil the fun for me, I've got position over top dog. Come on. I've made this personal, have I?
I think we like it. We'll take it.
Oh my
I already
God.
see 3 reels coming out of it, and if you get revenge, that's just bonus reel for us.
Fucking flopped it!
See? Bonus reels. It's already there.
Oh my
Editor,
God.
if you're
Top
in the
dog,
chat,
dude.
timestamp, please.
Top dog, please have it. Oh, he folded. Come on, dude. Don't do this shit with me, man. Oh my God. I wanted your chips. Stop it. Now have spades and fucking
How about
kill me.
King 9 of spades? Maybe he's juice of spades. It's kind of there only. Not that far away. Thanks for playing it safe.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
read it out for us?
and
It's not very clear. Can you
It
read
says
it out
we
for
are
us?
waiting for other hands to complete on other tables, and based upon the hand's result, we will calculate the final rank. Request you to go to the MTT ranking page in MTT lobby to see your final rank, which is irrelevant because I don't wish to see my rank. I'm gonna hang around for a bit, guys. You could switch. No, actually, I'll let my table be because I think that orientation would kind of
Yeah.
get a little fucked up. But
So,
I mean, I flopped it and he had the nut flush. I don't blame him. I bet small on the flop he calls, and I don't blame him. I bet decent on the turn he calls. And then on
he
the
turned a
river he
gut shot
gets
as
there.
well.
Yeah, and I have to rip it in the end. And he snaps it, the ace loose. It's just one of those days where you feel like it's most of those days. You know what I mean? In
Yeah.
poker, like one of those days is most of those days,
Absolutely.
and you keep waiting for one of those days where this stops happening. But it's beautiful to be back and to be feeling the same kind of humility that reminds you of why you love this game so much, man. You really do love it.
Absolutely. So,
I
like,
came in for top
mhm.
dog, yeah, but Jay took my chips. I actually came in for top dog with my 10-9 off, and I flopped it. Who does this? Who does this?
This is such a buzzkill.
It's actually anti-stream run, where you think you have a run, but you're like, shut up. There's no such thing like that for you. You're gonna be sent back home crying and packing. But I loved it. Yeah, I just enjoyed myself a lot. I'm gonna rail you, brother, for a while.
Look at us hitting backdoor flush draws on ace boards and
Yup.
ripping it into ace deuce, maybe? Can we see an ace deuce? No, exactly. Okay. Easy life.
Yeah, getting paid. You have like chips now. Chips.
So
Chips.
that just reminded me of the giveaways that we have. So would
Yes,
you like
sir.
to kind of tell people how we're going to do it?
So this is exactly what's going on. We've been talking about that there are 6 qualifiers left, and your chance to make it to the Pocket 52 PSL team. How does this work? You're going to have to play the next 6 qualifiers, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day for free at 7:30 p.m. on the P52 app. Go ahead and play them. After the 6th day, just tag MPC or tag Poker Sports League with a screenshot of your overall rank.
I think Prajit is lost. I hope
Or
it's
did
not my internet. Yeah, now we're back.
it
There
was
was a
yours?
little, probably.
It's cool, na?
Yeah, now it's back.
So I was saying you guys need to just at the end of the day, after 6 days of playing, whatever your rank is, just tag us with your rank, and we will give the top 10 guys with their rankings the tickets. You will get the tickets. It's 10,000 worth of giveaway from Pocket 52, and they're like multiple tickets to different tournaments.
Yep, now we're back. You just were stuck there for a second. But
You heard me?
everyone could hear you though.
Heard me? Oh, lovely, cool.
So just to so I have a question in this though. So let's say I am somebody who's already played 6 qualifiers and I already
Yeah.
have a rank. Do I still have to play all the 6 qualifiers?
You can't. Ideally, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
because you only have 6 tickets. You can't play the remaining 6. So I would have to apologize to you because you will not be able to be part of this one. But if you've played 1 or 2 and you play the remainder of your qualifiers in the coming days, or especially if you're somebody who hasn't played, we want to incentivize you to come and play right now because you have maximum to gain out of this entire scenario. And show us your rank. If you're in the top 34, congratulations. You don't just win the tickets from us, you also win that minimum 1 lakh that we've been speaking about, and that coveted seat in one of those 6 teams with the captains bidding for you live on Geo Cinema. And guys, I mean, it's one of those situations in poker where you actually have 0 rupees to lose,
Nothing to lose.
and nothing to lose, and so much to gain. Monetarily, tangible, non-tangible, every aspect. You've got nothing to lose. So go for it. I mean, you don't want to go for it, ask your friend to go for it. You've already gone for it, get your dad to play. I mean, you've got nothing to lose. Just go for it, man. If you have a neighbor, your ex-girlfriend, find everybody. Everyone should be doing it.
Don't be ghosting though. Don't be playing for them. Let them play.
Yeah. If you're like ghosting, we will find you and we will catch you and we will disqualify not just you, the person you were ghosting as well. So don't do that. This is unethical in poker and we kind of want to just avoid it. Yeah. Listen, poker.
Eyes on.
Yeah, like we've got our eyes on you, so please don't be doing that. Now I'm living the life where I get to see Top Dog and I anti-rail him because he just lost a huge stack to Jay. This is what my life has come down to.
New.
After
Black
after giving my stack away to people. Yeah. I've given my stack to both of them, and now anti-railing one of them. Top dog, I'm sorry, I've got nothing against you, bro. I think if you're the real top G, who everybody knows, if you're like unless you're living under a rock, and if you're on social media, you know who the top G is. I do share my thoughts with you. Again, I am sorry, I'm not here to offend any feminists. And I'm not being paid to talk and praise Top G here, but Top Dog, you took my chips.
Yep. Yep. That's how it went out. I saw it all. We saw the tension. We saw the nut flushes. We saw the top pairs. Now we're here.
Yeah.
Still talking about PSL, which is... And what's still left is my felicitation.
Absolutely. How do you want to do this? I mean, should I pass on this cup to you and be like, sir,
I think that should be reasonable.
You're the flag bearer. You're the flag bearer. You're the torch holder. You're going to run up to the top of the Olympics and you're going to light that torch for everybody. And then everyone who learns poker from you will be enlightened and be graced by the presence of Utsav. And I wish you and your fellowship all the best, Guruji. Thank you so much. आप आए हमारी जिंदगी में. I could keep going on.
I'll take it. Yes, this is it. This is going online.
Yeah. And so sick, bro. But it's been a fun stream with you, man. And I hope we kind of get some like meme material out of this and make it viral. Absolutely. And to be honest, bro, PSL or no PSL, I believe we should be doing some of these streams at least once a month. And we should do those, four-way streams, everybody doing their own, where it's less about streaming, more about chit-chatting, learning from each other, some technical spots here and there, sharing some gyan, and more like a friends conversation where you can have a lot of people come in and we kind of do some ticket drops so the community loves it. And we get to do what we do while we enjoy ourselves there.
Absolutely. Devakar is in the chat. This is, I think, his fourth super chat already. I don't know why he's splurging money on us. We don't even want you to super chat for us, just FYI. But he's saying Shroth and I are willing to buy a new team, the Pattaya Gogos. I know where this team is going. I don't think anyone's interested in this team.
No, if you want to buy a new team, we will be opening a new team for PSL next season. This season we have 6. Next season we aim to have 8. Wow, so if you are up for it, I'll hold you to it. And hit me, man. I'll take you through the commercials of what a team costs.
Naivety pays.
Yep. In poker, at least, it does sometimes, man.
Yes. We've seen it. We've all seen it.
Yeah. We're kind of bluffing with the blockers and he's like, इसके पास कुछ नहीं है यार, blocker क्या होता है, call डालो third pair के साथ और जीतो.
He's still contemplating, मेरा तीसरा pair है, वो run out में चौथे नंबर पे आता है, ये तो call होता है.
ये call.
इधर हम blocker
और हम यहाँ blocker लगे हुए हैं भाई साहब. I'm blocking the nut flush. How can he call?
There's that call button. Yeah. What does this do?
Yeah, it makes you win, to be honest, most of the times. And we're like, aggression pays off. Be the aggressor. And they're like, no, sir, we will call you.
You be the aggressor. I'm here to call.
Yeah.
You be the aggressor. Oh, Raj in the chat. अरे आज नए लोग chat में आ रहे हैं यार, क्या बात है? Can we flop a set? No, we can't. Very close, but it's not there. Oh, can you see my table, by the way?
I can see your table.
My question more was, do you give a fuck?
I do. Unless, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean, right? I do.
Fair.
Bro, trust me, I'm actually looking at random guys playing here, and then I have you, so I'd rather be looking at your table than to have Top Dog and Jay Yakesh and Gone Gambit.
You can
and Kanchan Sharma, by the way. Kanchan Sharma. Listen.
But Kanchan Sharma is definitely some good player, because I literally saw him yesterday win a 4-1 chip lead, like 4-1 chip deficit heads up.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Could be like, so it's not legit Kanchan.
Yeah,
right?
I've asked
Kanchan Sharma fan.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you did ask the horse.
It suddenly became important
yourself.
for me because since morning, 3 people have asked me, like including this stream. 3 people have asked me who
Okay.
Kanchan Sharma is, so kind of become imperative. It's unfair how one other reg is claiming another reg, still shipping everything.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah. True that. I mean, you're doing nothing but free advertisement for Kanchan. And especially if you're a good player and with the name of with the name under Kanchan Sharma, it's good for Kanchan Sharma, essentially, the way I see.
Yeah.
Unless you are a really fishy player with her name, then you're doing bad marketing for her. But, bro, anyways, I think Kanchan would be happy and proud.
I think, yeah, you'd like it, right? If somebody takes your moniker.
Why not? Yeah, it's bro, मतलब वो क्या कहते हैं यार, एक वो होता है ना, bad marketing is also marketing यार.
Yep.
You know, at the end of the day, your name is out there.
Absolutely. So tell us something about how, like, we're planning, like, what's going to happen, what other things are in store, like, what about the qualifiers, live qualifiers, what's going to happen?
So after we end the qualifiers, we obviously get the teams in place. On the 8th of July, we have the auction ceremony where the qualifiers, the pro players, they all get bid for, and the women qualifiers, they also get bid for. So the final teams are going to be created then. From the 22nd of July, we have the virtual matches where people will be playing on the Pocket 52 brand new app. The one that we're playing on right now is going to be discarded, and a new app with a new interface, the most slickest looking app, is going to come out there where you'll be playing the virtual matches. Not just you, anybody who's going to be playing on the application would have that available for them. And that's going to be happening from the 22nd to the 10th of August. And then finally on the 16th, everybody flies down to Goa in a single place under the same roof. And we convert the banquet hall of a 5-star hotel into a gaming facility where we have poker. And I hope we have you too, because you're one of our sponsors and I'd love to have you there.
I'm there.
And yeah, you're 100% going to be there.
I'd
And I
either
hope
be taking
Sumit
a
and
backdoor
Dipanjan.
entry or I'm there.
No, you get the front door entry, bro. We lay down the red carpet for you, brother. Don't worry about that. The red carpet entry is going to be there for you. You're going to be on the camera for everybody. And I hope Sumit also makes it. I hope Dipanjan also makes it. And anybody from MPC is more than welcome who can come there. You're our special guests. We'd be happy to host you. We're in the process of closing out the venue. The sooner I can, the sooner we will be able to announce it. Hopefully within this week, I'd be able to do that. We've got our fingers crossed.
So would you announce this venue publicly? Like usually people kind of keep it as a secret.
No, we would announce it publicly because see, it's more like it's invite only.
Mhm.
So if you're not a part of the team and if you're not a part of the sponsorship crew and you're not a part, you'd actually not be entertained. So we will have a proper guest list for it. So it's a closed door event. So I mean, even if I do announce it and there's a PR alongside with it,
Mhm.
people who are freeloaders or trying to jump in, or we'd actually have security right at the gate. So mind you,
So
please don't.
if there's someone who's like interested in meeting their like idols and whatnot, if they're around, is there a way they can kind of meet them during the event, or it's like a
See, I
strict
mean,
no-no?
it's from our end, it's a strict no-no to enter the premises where the event is happening because it's broadcasted live.
Mhm.
Outside the premises, if you do end up catching up with one of your favorite players, who are we to stop you? Right? As long as your player has time and he's interested and he's not playing and you're not taking away from his personal space or intruding in any way, shape, or form. I'm nobody. I'm not doing policing here.
Right.
So feel free, but at the same time, have respect for people. And where the event is happening and we're broadcasting it, we obviously don't want people in there because it's going live and broadcasted live on Geo Cinema. So I don't ideally want people who should be there to be there. That's how it is.
Like basically, yeah, I get it. So basically, all of these people are anyway such nice people that you can. There's so many ways that you can reach out to
Yeah,
them. So you could
exactly.
just leave them alone for that 1 week because it's going to be
Yeah,
grueling
yeah.
contest. We all want to see like
Correct.
the best poker. So yeah, that makes absolute sense.
Correct.
So we have a message from Divakar which makes absolute sense. Like poker players have the best counter logics. So he's like, why can't there be two Kanchan Sharmas? उसका असली नाम भी तो हो सकता है.
That is
Absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
That is true, and I fully buy it. I am going to convert my account into Kanchan Sharma as well, with the argument that why can't there be three Kanchan Sharmas?
Why can't there be more of us?
Yeah, but having said that, P52 won't allow me, because then I'd have to be Kanchan Sharma or Kanchan Sharma 1 or the Kanchan Sharma or the real Kanchan Sharma.
OG
And like,
Kanchan
I could, yeah, the only, I'd go and take that line then.
Oh, we have the retained player. Can you guess before looking at the chat? Can you guess? You've talked about this.
I actually can't even. I can't even read the chat.
So
यार मेरे लिए बहुत ही छोटा है.
Don't try. Let's try this
can't-
game with you.
okay.
You've named them already. They're a retained
So
player from
retained,
last year, and you get two guesses.
Radhika, yeah, I'd have to say it's
fuck?
Radhika.
What the fuck? How do you do that?
I'd have to say. I'll tell you why.
What the
Because
fuck?
recently I was streaming with another friend, 569, right? And Radhika came and greeted us with her presence, and she's here again. Radhika, thank you so much. You're a little late because I busted both my bullets, and now I'm anti-railing Top Dog on my table. As soon as Top Dog busts, now I'm going to bounce. Okay, like that's my end goal, to bust Top Dog. And but thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Always a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you here. Glad that you were retained, and you've actually become an integral part of the women's community and the overall poker community and Poker Sports League. And
Poker Mom
Yep.
goes beyond poker, by the way. If you follow her on
Yeah.
Instagram and actively see her post, she
I do
goes
follow
way
her on
beyond
Instagram.
poker. Like you have,
yeah,
I've been following, and yeah, so kudos. Great to see you on the stream, though, Radhika. I don't think you've ever
Yeah,
been
I'm
on the
also-
stream before. I'm complaining. Love to see you more in the future.
and I'm also gonna kind of work on my commentary skills as well at it, because Top Dog is left with 7 big blinds, and let's see if he can double up or not.
Ooh. Do you want like a Ring of Fire Top Dog pick? Because just for people to see, let me put it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could.
Yep.
Top Dog on my table, on the top. He's got 9,398 with 7 BBs left. Very soon, we're going to hit his big blind. Is
Oh,
Top Dog going to rip it?
I'm not trying. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Siddharth Mishra in the chat says Prajo, you should. Prajo, by the way. So I'm
Yeah, Siddharth Mishra is, again, I could go there, but I shouldn't.
Fair
We shouldn't take our personal grudges out on stream. But again, he's my brother. He's also the co-founder at Mind Sports League.
Oh, wow.
Partner with me, big man. He heads the production business. Siddharth is the guy who kind of invented the poker streaming and leads the monopoly in poker streaming and broadcasting business here in India.
Okay.
So yeah, good
Tell
friend.
us more. I've literally never met or heard about. So can you tell us more about
So-
who he is, what he does?
The two co-founders. Pranab, a guy you obviously are aware of, and
Yes.
Siddharth Mishra is the person who
Damn.
comes from a production background. He's been a director, associate director with a lot of movies. He's been in the Bollywood industry in the past, and he's been in the production business for the last 20 odd years. And he's the kind of pioneer who came to like to the forefront of the streaming industry in India. Right, and so hashtag productions was kind of his brainchild, like how Poker Sports League was Pranav's brainchild,
Mhm.
and both of them collaborated to form Mind Sports League along with Mr. Amit Burman, and now it's the three of us, kind of the three musketeers. Doing our own thing, and very few people have the right to call me Prajo, and I shouldn't have done it on stream because I don't know what to call you, because everything that I would call you would kind of be below the belt, and then and it'll be unfair. So I'll be the bigger man here, Siddharth. With that, we have Top Dog on the big blind,
Oh,
and we
sick.
have an open from Muck to 2400. And we have a flat call. This is a prime opportunity for Top Dog to actually gain a lot of chips. He's got literally 7,400 in the pot, and he's got 7,800 left behind. And with that, he does rip it in. And let's see if he does get a call or not. and he does get a call from Muck, and it's 10 Jack versus King 10 with 2 diamonds on the board, and that's it for Top Dog. We let him go. He's lost it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. That was my sole agenda of anti-railing the man who actually stacked me. This is how petty I can be, and now that you've seen this side of me, it's about time for me to maybe take a leave. But before that, my friend, I'd like to thank Monster Poker Club. Big shout out to Utsav, big shout out to Dipanjan, big shout out to Sumit Navlani out there in China. You guys are running the show. I want to thank you all for joining hands with Poker Sports League as our merchandise partner. This is the beginning of a very, very long and fruitful relationship that we will have. And for everybody who's tuned in, before I say bye, guys, it's been a long journey. 6 days of qualifiers left, Tuesday to Sunday. Play them all, and you have your chance to seize your seat in one of the 6 teams. And 1.5 crores of prize pool, 50 lakh worth of free ticket giveaways from Pocket 52 to the top 1,000 players. Let me think. You're also going to be on Geo Cinema. You also get an all-expense paid trip down to Goa to play the grand finale. Do not miss out on this opportunity. It's once in a lifetime, actually once in a year opportunity. Do play PSL. Don't lose out on this opportunity of playing with the best in the country and learning from them. That is it from me, Prajit Gambhir. I will sign out, but before that, I'd let Utsav say whatever he has.
Yep, basically before you go, I just want to reiterate whatever I've learned during the stream so that before that.
Yes, you have pocket queens, sir.
I have the queens.
That's way more important.
Can we do the opposite of anti-railing with this one? Can we?
No, I'm totally railing for you, bro. You cover everyone on the table, nah? Who do you not? Oh, this guy folded, and there's this one guy on the button, right?
I'd love to play with the person I'm not covering because I want a full double. I have 43.
Yeah.
86 would be much better. So, yep.
86 would be you calling me in the middle of the night saying, I've made it to the final table, join the stream back again. You know?
Fair enough.
Come on, let's go. Open.
Yes, make it 36.
He has to open, yeah. He has to open.
He does open. We're going to make it kind of big because you already have a little meta with us. So, थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा चल रहा already. वो पहले से दुखी है. देखते हैं.
Yeah, we're out of position also.
Yep.
So, भाई डाल दे यार. क्या नाम है तेरा?
Details. Wow. This guy's name Details.
Oh, I played with him recently.
It's such a unique thing though. Like, who'd do this? Well, like, what is going through your mind when you're putting?
I'm very detail oriented and I'm observing everything. So I'm gonna name myself Details.
I am the Details.
Yeah, I am the Details. He folds and comes back to the button. The button deliberating, thinking whether. Ah, my God, we get no action.
Sucks.
We get no action.
So,
it's just
coming back to the more important things. Once the queens are away.
Yeah. Unless you pick up queens again. No, let's play. We've got ace queen on the button.
I don't think we want to let you go that easy. Enticing you with these hands.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is big blind. I think we should squeeze because otherwise we open room for. We should 3-bet, otherwise we open room for squeezing, which doesn't feel that good. You've been disconnected, sit tight, we're patching you back in. I think this has to be Discord and not this. It's fine. Ace Queen is more important. Details is again tanking with the details.
And we're back. Thank God I didn't miss that.
Oh, I just noticed how my screen is inverted in your stream. So, like, you see the ulta ace queen.
No,
right?
I don't.
Oh,
no, I don't. I see where you're sitting. And you do have the ace queen, and you did 3-bet, and you did take it down. People don't want to give you action. Kya hai teri much tight?
Yes.
Like, oh my God, he's 3-betting.
Not to say the word, but.
Yeah, but like your actions are enough to, I don't know, okay, the feminists. No, it's on him.
This one's
His
on
name
me,
is Utsav Taneja.
I don't give a fuck.
It's clearly on him. I don't know which side he is, like this side, here.
I don't have PSL to run, right? I am okay with this. I am not hosting women qualifiers.
Find him.
So, yeah.
Tight aggressive. We're not even going to go there.
Let's just ignore whatever happened. Move on. Let's come back to PSL. We have 6 qualifiers. You have to put in literally nothing. All you have to do is go down in the description, register for Pocket 52, claim your free 6 tickets, go play the next 6 tournaments. You get 50,000 rupees worth tickets if you finish top 33, 34. Then you get at least 50,000 in the auctions, which are guaranteed if you finish top 34. Alongside, like, you can get more in auctions. Then you get to play the live event. You get to meet every reg that there exists in this country, at least the top 20 ones, if not more. In fact, even more than that, for that matter. You get to meet all of these beautiful people. You get to meet some of us as well. And alongside,
100%.
you get a shot. So, as Prajit said, every MTT, every SNG is also going to host prizes. So, you get a shot at that as well. You get... So, basically, all the fame, all the money that exists in poker, you get a shot at with 0 rupees.
And in case you miss out on the top 34, 34 rank to 100 rank in the leaderboard gets tickets worth 10,000. From 100 to 300 gets tickets worth 2,500, and from 300 to rank 1,000 gets tickets worth 1,000. So you've got, even if you're in the top 1,000, you're winning something, right? I mean, it's an opportunity. It's more than chip in a chair, and I'd love for you guys to be there and then tell me that, listen, you pumped me up on the MPC stream, and because of that, I played the 6 qualifiers and I made it. Thank you so much, and I'd be obliged to say you're welcome. So I hope you guys tune in and play the qualifiers on the Pocket 52 app every day at 7:30.
Just FYI, if this really happens, the MPC thing, please DM me first. I'm going to make an entire story about it, post it on everywhere.
100%.
So please do that. I need stories. I'm hungry for stories. So
sure. And I think you would have gotten a lot of content in this stream for sure. Thank you so much for having me, Utsav. This was short notice. And thank you so much for everybody who tuned in and everybody who appreciated what we're doing. I'm short of words right now because I think I've spoken a lot. So I've exhausted my vocabulary.
I think it's probably you should just drink some water and it would be back.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Poker Moms responded to me. Oh, wow. Nice. He's saying so touched by what you said, Utsav. Looking forward. Oh, wow. That's so sweet. Same.
Yeah,
sure.
she is sweet. Yeah, listen, she brings her own energy to the poker world, man. You have to see her on the live floor.
I've never talked to her, but I just see her from a distance, and I see that
she brings her energy.
Overall energy around her. Like there's this aura.
Yeah, I still have this memory of her back in the day, DPT Express. I don't know where she finished. It was maybe in the top 3, but it was one of those hands on the final table where she won and she shouted in excitement, and I can't just get that out of my head because that's the energy you look for in a live circuit, right? And from there to where she is today to what she does, and she's commentating and she's also a part of PSL. It's just good to see her journey as well. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and a big up and a shout out to the collaboration between Pocket 52 PSL and Monster Poker Club. Hope to see you guys soon on another stream really, really quickly.
This is basically just the start.
Best of luck for your tournament. You still have a lot. Don't be a sputard like I was. And don't be opening 9-10 offsuit and then just hitting the nuts and losing. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you so much, Prajit. That was so nice hosting you. I was technically not hosting you. Actually, it's your home. You're back. It's fun to have you again.
Yeah, man. And we'll be doing a lot more of this soon. Let's have a lot of more people, get some home games going, and let's get this cracking, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Cheers. Talk to you all later.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to put on the break screen for a couple of minutes and then come. ऑलराइट, आ गया हूँ मैं वापस। अब हम बचे हैं सिर्फ आप लोग और मैं, जिसको हो गए हैं बहुत दिन। तो अब मुझे बताओ, क्या हाल चाल, क्या चल रहा है? जिसको भी लग रहा था मैं मैसेज इग्नोर कर रहा हूँ, अब बात करो यार, अब बताओ थोड़ा। यार जब कोई स्ट्रीम पे आए, ओ बाय द वे 11/11 इट्स अ वेरी लकी टाइम, सो प्लीज़। और अब मैं आराम से वेब भी फूक सकता हूँ ऐसे थोड़ा सा। जब सामने वाला बहुत प्रोफेशनली बिहेव कर रहा था प्रजित, जब, तो मुझे भी थोड़ा सा प्रोफेशनल रहना पड़ता है ना। मतलब मैं बकचोदी कर रहा था खुद, मतलब उसके अलावा कुछ आता नहीं है लाइफ में, बट थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस होता है। आज अब हम बचे हैं सिर्फ, तो अब अपनी चीज़ें कर सकते हैं। तो अब मुझे बताओ क्या चल रहा है तुम लोगों की लाइफ में। थोड़ी देर ये करते हैं, देन अपन वापस आते हैं पीएसएल पे। पीएसएल के वैसे कुछ क्वेश्चन वगैरह हो तो यार पूछ लो। जब तक आप रजित आइडियली तो तब तक पूछ लेने चाहिए थे वैसे तुम्हें, बिकॉज लाइक ही इज़ द बेस्ट पर्सन टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन। पर आई कैन ट्राई, और आई कैन गेट इन टच एंड गिव यू आंसर्स। तो पूछो अपने सवाल, अगर कुछ सवाल है। ये एएमए होने वाला था बाय द वे, पर तुम में से किसी ने एक भी सवाल नहीं पूछा। नॉट कूल यार, इसे कैसे चलेगा भाई। अच्छा बाय द वे, सबसे पहले मुझे ये बताओ कि गिव अवे समझ में आया कि नहीं आया तुम लोगों को। और उससे भी पहले मैं एक पोल डाल देता हूँ, क्योंकि समझ में आना चाहिए, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि हम लोग ऑलरेडी इतने एडवांस्ड हैं, इतने इन्फॉर्म्ड रहते हैं कि मिस नहीं किया होगा यार हमने। तो ये वाला जो गिव अवे है वो मोर देन यू गाइस नए प्लेयर्स के लिए है। तो इफ़ यू कम अक्रॉस न्यू पीपल, डू लेट देम नो। ये मैंने क्या रेक किया है मुझे भी नहीं पता, कोई तो कैश गेम जैसा लग रहा है। ओके, एक तो मैं 6 महीने बाद स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, मैं खुद फिगर आउट कर रहा हूँ यार ये कैसे, कहाँ जाना है मुझे। यहाँ जाना है मुझे शायद। नहीं, ओपन किया गया, आई थिंक दिस शुड बी अ 3 बेट। नो बकचोदी, स्टैंडर्ड साइज, बंदा हमें इज्जत दे रहा है। वासु बंसल बोल रहा है माय बेबी लुक्स प्रीटी ऑन द ट्यूब, वाह। ओ सो वी आर इग्नोरिंग बेबी व्हाट्स अ डायमंड रिंग, यस बेबी वुड लाइक अ डायमंड रिंग भाई, प्लीज। भाई डिटेल्स ने फाइनली ऑल इन कर दिया यार। मेरे हर 3 बेट पे सबसे ज़्यादा टैंक डिटेल्स ने किया था अभी तक। तो आई थिंक ये ड्यू था इसका। इसको एक डबल अप देते हैं, थोड़ा गेम में रहे। मुझे कहाँ जाना है? मुझे जाना है लाइव चैट में। मैं वहाँ कैसे पहुँचूँगा? नो फकिंग आइडिया। ओके, लेट्स सी व्हाट डिटेल्स हैज। डिजर्व, ओ माय गॉड, अनफेयर है यार ये गेम। बेचारे ने इतनी देर टैंक कर करके एस किंग वर्सेस एस क्वीन घुसाया, और मैंने क्वीन खुलवा ली। मुझे लगता है मेरी स्ट्रीम पे मेरा ही स्ट्रीम रन चलता है यार, प्रजित को हमने फालतू ही वो कर दिया। सॉरी प्रजित इफ यू आर वाचिंग दिस। मैं वासु को कुछ तो चैट में रिप्लाई करने वाला था, बट मुझे लगा छोड़ो, डीएम पे कर दूंगा इससे अच्छा तो। बट यार मुझे ये बताओ चैट में कैसे जाते हैं? मुझे जा ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ मैं। यस यार, एक तो मैंने इतनी देर से खाना नहीं खाया, और तुम्हें पता है भाई खाने के बिना कैसे चल पाएगा ये इंसान। फेवरेट फ्लेयर बताओ वेब का। अच्छा तो मैं बताता हूँ, मुझे कोई वेब नहीं पसंद था लाइक, इससे पहले मैं जितने भी वेब्स फूके हैं सब, लाइक फर्स्ट ड्रैग लेते ही मेरा हो जाता है कि भाई वेब पसंद ही नहीं है मुझे। बट दिस इज़ वन वेब दैट आई हैव एक्चुअली एंडेड अप लाइकिंग। दिस इज़, आई डोंट नो, ब्रांड एडवर्टाइजमेंट जैसा ही कुछ है। दिस इज़ कॉल्ड बैम्बू एलो आइस फ्रॉम एल्फ बार। यही है मेरा फेवरेट, वन एंड ओनली, एक्चुअली द ओनली वेप आई एक्चुअली लाइक।
भेज दियो।
ये देखो कौन आया स्ट्रीम पे वेप मांगने। नितिन तुझे ढूंढ रहा था भाई।
नितिन क्यों? नितिन कहाँ है अभी?
नितिन देख ले आ गया है। नितिन ने एक मैसेज लिखा था तेरे लिए, ढूंढता हूँ।
फॉग मशीन की तरह भी काम कर सकते।
इसके
पीछे से
साथ
effect
फॉग, हाँ इफेक्ट डाल, सही है, तू करता रह सकता है। नितिन ने बोला था, कहाँ गया यार, पता नहीं। हाँ ये मैसेज है तेरे लिए।
क्या ये?
अगर तुझे कुछ जवाब देना हो
कितना
just।
बदतमीज हो गया भाई नितिन, ऐसे पैसा सर पे चढ़ जाता है लोग के। ऐसे 3-4 करोड़ का छाप लिए, ऐसे पैसा ही चढ़ गया अभी।
सर चढ़ गया है पैसा नितिन के, ऐसा कह रहा है ऋषभ। अगर ऋषभ के बारे में ही बात हो रही थी तो, या फिर इन जनरल है।
मैं तो बस नितिन पे कमेंट मारा था, वो मेरे पे कमेंट मारा नहीं।
पर उसने नाम तो नहीं लिया है अभी तक।
हाँ बट मैं भी तो ऐसे बोल सकता हूँ
फेयर फेयर। मैं तब से यही नहीं पहुंच पा रहा हूँ यार, कैसे पहुंचते थे वहां पे।
कहाँ पहुँच रहा है?
ये मॉडरेटर अकाउंट में चार्ट दिख जाए, यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम चल जाए, चार्ट दिख जाए, पहुंच ही नहीं पा
अच्छा
रहा
लोगों को
हूँ।
ये दिख नहीं रहा जो तू।
नहीं नहीं, लोगों को सब, हाँ ये नहीं दिख रहा लोगों को।
इसके पीछे ब्लर क्यों जा रहा है? तूने वो कर रखा है?
पीछे हाँ, क्योंकि
Blur।
ये ढंग से वो नहीं हो रहा था ग्रीन स्क्रीन का इफेक्ट, तो मैंने
हाँ।
ब्लर कर लिया। टेंजे कैस बोल रहा है भाई, दिवाकर भाई की रिक्वेस्ट कंसिडर की जा सकती है, एक टेबल खाली लगाओ PLO 5।
हाँ एक तो हीरो लगना चाहिए।
यार मुझे ना डिपॉजिट करना
टेबल
पड़ेगा।
है?
ये तो बस स्क्रीन पे रखने के लिए है वो टेबल।
2 टेबलिंग। दूसरी टेबल कौन सी है?
फ्री मनी है।
ओ प्ले मनी।
हाँ
फिर तो और नहीं होगा।
फेयर एनफ। ऑल इन क्यों होगा, फिर तो रेस करके खेलेंगे।
हाँ रेस में खेलेंगे।
यस ठीक है, एक हैंड हम RTA करते हैं। ऋषभ हमारा RTA।
हाँ, ऋषभ टी का क्या मतलब होता
ऋषभ टाइम
है?
असिस्टेंट।
टाइम 20।
20 ओके, मिन रेस।
वेट फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन।
बेट फॉर इन्फॉर्मेशन इट इज।
या बेट फॉर डिस इन्फॉर्मेशन भी।
डिस्गाइज बेट है
Disguise
कुछ।
bet।
तूने माइक्रोस देखा है?
हाँ
उसमें वो ट्रिपल रेंज मर्ज करता है
हाँ
ना,
जब
दिस
वो
इज ट्रिपल रेंज मर्ज।
ट्रिपल रेंज मैच। वो लास्ट में जब हेड्स अप चल रहा होता है, वो कमेंटेटर्स पागल हो रहे होते हैं।
अरे
वो पैर तो लग गया
फिर से रेंज मर्ज होगा।
तो मल्टीवे हम चेक करना चाहिए, तो हमें चेक ही करना।
पर बेट तो आगे से आई है।
बेट फॉर डिस इन्फॉर्मेशन वापस कर सकते। वो पे एडवांटेज।
बेट फॉर डिस इन्फॉर्मेशन अगेन। डोंट ट्राई दिस एट होम का टैग लगा देता हूँ ऊपर टॉप लेफ्ट पे।
ओ बहुत बुरा कार्ड आ गया।
भाई चेक 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 डूस। बट हमारे पास हार्ट ब्लॉकर भी तो है। कॉल करते हैं रिवर हार्ट
हाँ
को
कॉल
ब्लॉक
तो
करने।
करेंगे। हाँ कुछ भी रिवर आएगा, चेक आएगा तो 1/4 बेट मार देंगे।
चेक तो नहीं आएगा, 10 ही आएगा। ओहो
अब तो बहुत अच्छा
अब
कार्ड
तो
हो गया।
10 BB 10 तो यही होता
अब तो
है।
रेस करना पड़ेगा।
ठीक है,
कुछ ऐसा साइज जिसमें लगे हम ओवर पे रिप कर रहे हो।
तो ओवर बेट कर दे क्या?
100 नहीं 90 100 150 भी चलेगा।
150 इट इज। 140 करे इन अ पॉट ऑफ 250।
जैक फोल्ड नहीं करेगा, बाकी सब कुछ फोल्ड हो जाएगा।
फेयर ना।
क्या
क्या पता हम गुड हो, क्या पता हम गुड हो।
गुड भी हो सकते हैं, टॉप भी हो सकते हैं।
अंकुश नारंग बोल रहे हैं, उत्सव हाउ आर यू इन गोवा, टेल समथिंग अबाउट यू। भाई मैं गोवा आया था MPC के लिए ही।
सबने कॉल कर दिया, क्या बेशरम लोग हैं भाई।
दूस है यार, उसके
दूस
बाद
ही है,
दूस
हाँ।
कैसे छोड़ेगा
दूस
बेचारा।
क्या छोड़े।
टफ फूड।
प्ले अच्छा था फिर।
हाँ
बाकी 3 लोग रहे।
पीछे वाले तीनों का प्ले बुरा था।
हाँ।
डूस के बाद कौन कॉल कर रहा है यार, ये तो 3 बेट करना पड़ेगा। कॉल करके तो इक्विटी रियलाइज कर लेंगे बाकी लोग। और ये लिम पॉट था।
ये पुसी भी ब्लर हो गई बीच।
कुछ चाहिए कुछ तो लाइफ में। अरे भाई 4 बेट पड़ गई, आई थिंक ये तो 5 बेट करना पड़ेगा, सब आ गया हैंड में। ये तो 5 बेट करना पड़ेगा, सबके साथ थोड़ी खेल सकते, इक्विटी डिनाइल भी कुछ होता है यार।
और क्या, वैल्यू बेट भी हो सकते हैं इन स्टेक्स में तो।
फेयर एनफ। ओनली 5 वे कॉल हुआ है शायद, बस अब नट लगाने, काफी इजी लाइफ है।
ओह नट ड्रॉ तो है,
सही तो लगेगा ही लगेगा।
ट्रिप्स ड्रॉ एंड नट ड्रॉ। ओह ट्रिप्स ड्रॉ खुल गया हमारा,
कीप्स इम्प्रूविंग।
2 पेयर ड्रॉ भी आ गया, पेयर ड्रॉ 2 पेयर ड्रॉ तो लग गया।
जाक ही गुड लग रहा है मुझे तो।
हाँ तो जैक गुड लग रहा है, हाँ तो जैक गुड। उफ
इजी लाइफ, पता नहीं ये लोग टफ क्यों बोलते हैं गेम को, कितना इजी गेम है।
कितना इजी, ऐसा ही गुड हो गया भी बंदे का।
आराम शॉर्ट रह गए वरना। ये तो 3 बेट कर देते हैं इसको, बहुत देर से ओपन कर रहा है यार ये। 10,000 चिप्स ओनली, लिम्प करके खेलेंगे यार ये हैंड, डिस्गाइज करते हैं अपने हैंड की स्ट्रेंथ। देवव्रत बोल रहा है ये देखो यहाँ एक टेबल नहीं संभल रही, स्ट्रीम पे 2-2 खोल के बैठे हैं भाई, दूसरे वाली टेबल तो ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। यस वी गेट इट थ्रू। यार 3 बेट डिफेंड ही नहीं कर रहे लोग, सब 3 बेट करने लगूं क्या? फोल्ड ही मिल रहा है तब से भाई, नट्स लग गए इस बोर्ड पे, तो अब तो बेट करने पड़ेंगे हमें। अरे अरे अनिमेश ठाकुर इन द चैट, व्हाट्सअप सर, क्या हाल चाल है आपके? कब से स्ट्रीम नहीं करी यार आपने, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा भाई? कमिंग बैक अंकुश वाले क्वेश्चन पे, अंकुश बेसिकली मैं आया था गोवा एमपीसी के लिए, और अब तो रुक ही गया हूँ कॉज पसंद ही आ रहा है, अब तो अच्छा ही लग रहा है। आई थिंक ब्लॉक करते रहते हैं रिवर तक, मिन बेट टर्न मिन बेट रिवर, आई हैव सीन इट वर्क फॉर अदर्स, मेरे लिए भी क्या पता का। अरे नट लग गए अब तो। 6 कार्ड स्ट्रेट कुछ होता है क्या गेम में? मेरे पास 6 कार्ड स्ट्रेट है, क्या वैल्यू है इस हैंड की? सिक्स कार्ड स्ट्रेट होता है क्या कुछ? मेरे पास 6 कार्ड से मुझे पैसे मिलने चाहिए ना।
6 कार्ड का सेट तो होना ही चाहिए भाई, 5 कार्ड सेट से तो बड़ा होना चाहिए।
वही तो, मुझे पैसे देने चाहिए थे। रोनी सिंह बोल रहे भैया जी कंफ्यूज कर दिया आप तो डिस इन्फॉर्मेशन बोल के। हाँ खुद को भी कंफ्यूज किया था मैंने यही बोल के। रोनी सिंह मेरे साथ कॉलेज में खेलता था, एक वो जो 70 घंटे के सेशन हम खेलते थे।
70 घंटे उठे कैसे रह सकते हो?
वही जाके वापस देखना पड़ेगा कैसे कर रहे थे हम लोग ये, अब तो नहीं हो सकता।
इसमें तू जो करता है उसमें 10 मिनट बाद रिस्पॉन्स आएगा ना चैट का तेरे को, या 5
6 मिनट बाद, 6
मिनट
मिनट
बाद?
बाद, मतलब
ओ,
3
chat
मिनट बाद
में
चैट दिख जाएगा।
लाइव चैट दिख जाएगा तेरे को।
हाँ 3 मिनट बाद लाइव चैट उन्हें, लेकिन 6 मिनट बाद रिस्पॉन्स दिखेगा। अब तो ऐसा स्टैक बन गया, स्प्यू करना भी मुश्किल हो गया है। देखते हैं क्या सीन है एमटीटी का। लेट ट्रैक खत्म हो चुकी है, ओह फक नाइस। अब क्या है पेड, 43 पेड, लेफ्ट कितने हैं यार? ये तो चेक आ गया, ऐसे तो नहीं हो पाएगा, आईसो तो करना पड़ेगा। 43 पेड, हाउ मेनी लेफ्ट? हाउ द फक डू आई सी दैट? ओह 289, व्हाट द फक। नहीं यार 289 तो टोटल प्लेयर्स होंगे ना, लेफ्ट तो 100 से कम है, इनफैक्ट 87 है। सही है सही है।
आईटीएम का क्या सिचुएशन?
आईटीएम है 43। टूर्नामेंट में ब्रेक आ गया, मुझे भी ब्रेक चाहिए, 2 मिनट में आता हूँ फटाफट। ओके देन वी आर बैक। क्या चल रहा है चैट में भाई? जो आप ब्लर कर रहे थे उसके भरोसे खेल लेते थे 70 आवर्स। सही बात है, सही बात है। अब बैकग्राउंड में थोड़ा म्यूजिक डाल देते हैं यार, ऐसे तो नहीं चल पाएगा। म्यूजिक। ओ शॉर्टकट याद किया था यार मैंने, इतने दिन बाद स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, सब भूल गया हूँ। टू लाउड होगा ना अभी, ये कम कर देते इसके बाद। और इसको क्या याद आ जाता है यार धीरे धीरे। एस फोर ऑफ नहीं यार, वाइड हो जाएगा, ज्यादा ही वाइड हो जाएगा, इतना भी वाइड नहीं जाना है। मुझे बस चैट में ये बता दो कि गिव अवे क्लियर है क्या सबको, क्योंकि सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है अपनी गिव अवे की क्लैरिटी। बाकी सब पे तो स्ट्रेस इनफ हो गया है, गिव अवे पे इनफ स्ट्रेस नहीं दिया गया है। तो ये बताओ मुझे, क्या गिव अवे क्लियर है तुम लोगों को? यार अपन लगा लेते। भाई पूरी स्ट्रीम निकल गई, मुझे अभी रियलाइज हुआ कि मैंने अपडेटेड टू फॉलो शॉर्टली लिखा है। कितने हरामी लोगों, कुछ नहीं बताओगे। अब बताओ पहले मुझे कौन कौन है चैट में, फटाफट मैसेज करो जो भी चैट में, बातें करें यार, थोड़ी इतने दिन हो गए। देवव्रत कहाँ है भाई? अपने मन में पढ़ रहा हूँ। क्या हमें कार्ड्स डील होंगे? हाँ हमें कार्ड्स डील होंगे। अरे ऊपर आ गए S4, ये वाला S4 खेलेंगे ना, इससे अच्छे ब्लॉकर कहाँ मिलेंगे। एक गाना बदल रहा हूँ पहले तो। अरे क्या चल रहा है? ये मुझे हमेशा ठीक लगता है। लेट्स मेक इट 1-1-1 टू गो। 20 is too cheap for an ace। कम से कम 111 रुपए डालो। अरे इसने तो 1000 ही डाल दिए। कॉल प्राइस हो जाएंगे, लग रहा है हम प्राइस हैं। आप भी कॉल कर दो भाई, सब कॉल करेंगे तभी मजा आएगा। लेट्स गो। इजी गेम यार, कौन कह रहे गेम टफ है? क्या इजी गेम है। ऑल इन कॉल करो, पत्ते लगाओ, जीत के घर जाओ। क्या चाहिए और लाइफ में? टेबल खाली कर दी, बताओ। मेरी स्टैमिना की तो माँ बहन हो गई है। पहले अपन कितनी 8-8 घंटे की भी स्ट्रीम करी है यार, अब तो 2-3 घंटे में ऐसा लग रहा है कि फक क्या स्ट्रेस है। आई थिंक ये ना, ये रिंग लाइट को बंद कर दूंगा मैं तो बेटर हो जाएगा। हाँ अभी भी मैं दिख ही रहा हूँ ठीक ठाक, मस्त है, गुड इनफ है। स्ट्रेस कम हो गया है मेरा, और क्या चाहिए लाइफ में। थिंक फिर से अपन 3 बेट करने वाले हैं इस हैंड में, अगर पीछे से नहीं आ जाती। यार ये तो बहुत चीप है, ऐसे तो नहीं। 99 रुपीज़ तो डालो कम से कम सब। इधर अपन 3 बेट करेंगे 18,234, 18234। लेट्स गो। Easy. Devdas is all in again. I don't think I can fold, too strong. बस अपन जीत भी तो रहे, विनर स्किल भी तो। अगर ये आ जाता है हैंड में फिर स्पॉट आ जाएगा। पोस्ट फ्लॉप खेलेंगे इसके साथ। यस, SPR 1 पे पोस्ट फ्लॉप खेलते हैं इसके साथ। फ्लॉप पे ही भर ना दे बस ये इंसान। नहीं, फ्लॉप से अपन बेट करना शुरू करेंगे। 12 चिप्स का फ्लॉप पे बेट है। लेट्स सी क्या होता है। ये लेट्स गो, फाइनली बातें हो रही हैं। गॉडफादर बोल रहे प्रोफेशनल सीएस को, क्या बात कर रहे हो? प्रोफेशनली सीएस को खेलते हो यार? नवीन क्या हुआ ना, मैंने ग्रीन स्क्रीन तो डाली। रुक मैं ग्रीन स्क्रीन डाल के दिखाता हूँ आपको क्या इशू आ रहा है। अब हम डालेंगे 100 रुपए। अब हमने इनफ बड़ा कर लिया है साइड पॉट, अब हम भर देंगे। ना 10 चिप्स क्या होता है भाई? ऑल ऑफ इट। लेट्स गो। कैन यू कॉल इट ऑफ? अबे यार इसके पास तो 9 ही निकला है यार, सब ले गया ये तो। नोप, नॉट इंटरेस्टेड। हाँ ग्रीन स्क्रीन ना, मैं लगा के दिखाता हूँ, रुको। ग्रीन स्क्रीन से बहुत ही अजीब सा हो जा रहा था। किधर हूँ? एक्चुअली अब मैंने जूम से ले रखा अपना बैकग्राउंड ना, तो देखो ये बताओ कैसा लग रहा है। ये खुद ही मैं आत्मा बन गया हूँ। आई एम जस्ट अ सोल नाउ, इसलिए मैं ग्रीन स्क्रीन नहीं लगा रहा था, इसीलिए बैकग्राउंड नहीं चेंज किया। वो हटा देते हैं फिलहाल के लिए और वापस आ जाते हैं। प्रोग्राम से म्यूजिक इज सडनली टू लाउड। या आई थिंक एकदम से हो गया था, अब इट शुड बी बेटर। That suddenly put in music for Prajit. I had increased the volume to the cap, and now I've kind of tried to make it better. I'm not sure if वो हुआ है. Please let me know. देवव्रत बोल रहे हैं ये बताओ इस बार DPT आओ या नहीं? क्या पर्पस है आपके आने का ये बताओ, उस हिसाब से बात की जाएगी। अगर मिलने आ रहे हो तो फटाफट आ जाओ, अगर खेलने आ रहे हो तो फिर अपना बैंक रोल के हिसाब से आ जाओ। इधर वे सैटेलाइट तो ग्राइंड कर ही लो। तो पता ही है सब आंसर। जिस सवाल का जवाब इंसान को पता होता है ना, वही वो सवाल बार बार करता है ताकि कोई वो जवाब दे दे जो वो सुनना चाहता है। तो मेरा जवाब है देवव्रत, हाँ भाई DPT कैसे मिस कर सकते हो तुम? यही सुनना चाहते हो ना, तो यही आपके लिए जवाब। बट ऑन ए सीरियस नोट, आ तो जाए यार, खेलने का डिसाइड कर लेना, मजे आते हैं। 4 दिन काफ़ी अच्छा ब्रेक हो जाता है। ब्रेक के साथ साथ यू गेट सो मच एक्सपोजर ऑल्सो ना, मतलब कि सारे लोगों से वापस मिलने का चांस मिलता है। आई एम नेवर मिसिंग इट अनलेस आई हैव सम अदर कमिटमेंट। मैं तो हूँ भी इधर ही, तो ऑल द मोर। यार मुझे बहुत भूख लग गई है, तब से मैंने कुछ नहीं खाया। मुझे 1 मिनट दो, मैं फटाफट से कुछ खाना लेके आता हूँ। कॉल्ड टर्टल चिप्स. किसी ने खाए हैं क्या टर्टल चिप्स? मुझे तो, मैंने अभी रिसेंटली डिस्कवर किए हैं, मुझे तो बहुत सही लगे. बट ये मैं मोस्ट चीज़ों के बारे में बोलता हूँ, सो अपना अपना देख लो. रुको मैं ही सुन लेता हूँ यार एक बार, क्योंकि ऑडियो का इशू अगर है देन तो काफ़ी बीटी हो सकती है. तो आई हैव टू म्यूट माई माइक आई गेस. नो, आई हैव टू म्यूट माई आउटपुट चेक करने के लिए. लेट मी चेक. आई थिंक इट्स बेटर नाउ. अरे नहीं मेरा. Yep. I think it's better now. I'll mute this thing though, and now we are back. Queen 4 off versus a 3-bet. Easy jam, but we don't have the balls for it. नितिन बोल रहे पुट सम लाइट ऑन. हाँ यार वो लाइट भी मेरे कमरे में, सो मतलब देयर इज वन लाइट ऑन द टॉप. इससे ये एनफ नहीं थी, लाइक इसके बाद वो ग्रीन स्क्रीन फक अप कर रहा है. ओ इज इट स्टिल लाउड? वेट, देन आई कैन रिड्यूस द वॉल्यूम अ लिटिल, मेक इट 30. आई थिंक ये सही होगा. एंड मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली लेट्स चेंज दिस म्यूजिक. ये नहीं चाहिए. अब OBS पे देख लेते हैं कैसा चल रहा है. Where is OBS? Where the F is the OBS? Yep. I think this is fine, and this is also fine. Ace Queen is a fine hand. कुछ इवेंट्स ही खेलूंगा आऊंगा तो यार फेयर इनफ. इसको फिर से 3-bet करते हैं. आई थिंक कभी तो कॉल करेगा. 20,000 डालते हैं, फेयर है ना. एक्चुअली थोड़ा सा कम कर लेते हैं. 19,999. 1 chip discount sir, only for you to call. Let's see if this makes a difference. Nope, no difference. This guy is like, क्यों खेलूं 3-bet pot? मैं रेस करता हूँ, सब फोल्ड दे देते हैं. एक आध हैंड में तू बचता रहे. देवराज बोल रहे कोई घूमता नहीं है गोवा. अरे ये झूठ है. घूमने वाले सब घूम रहे हैं. ये अपने बारे में जो सच है ना, वो ऐसा मत अज्यूम. पोकर आपको यही सिखाता है कि जो आपको पता है और जो आपके साथ सच है वो नॉट नेसेसरीली सामने वाले के साथ सच होगा. यही है बात, समझ रहे हो? दिस इज द क्रक्स ऑफ द गेम. दैट इज वाई इट्स इम्परफेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन. तुम नहीं घूम रहे हो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि लोग नहीं घूम रहे हैं. तुम्हारी लाइफ में बैलेंस नहीं है इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि लोगों की लाइफ में बैलेंस नहीं है. देयर आर पीपल डूइंग इट ऑल. नॉट दैट आई एम, बट देयर आर पीपल. यार सेकंड टेबल पे इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस अपन ये खोल लेते हैं ना. देखते हैं एमटीटी में कौन कौन है. क्या हम किसी को जानते हैं? मुझे खुद को इतना टाइम हो चुका है खेले हुए कि मैं किसको ही जानता हूँ टेबल्स पे. बट लेट्स सी, क्या पता कोई आईडी दिख जाए पुरानी. है ना? चलो अनबॉक्सिंग कर देते हैं फिर इसकी. टर्टल चिप ऑन द गो. ASMR चाहिए क्या तुम्हें? यस. ये इससे ज्यादा ऑर्गेज्मिक साउंड कमी है लाइफ में, मुझे लगता है. सच एन ऑर्गेज्मिक साउंड. चिप्स का पैकेट खुल रहा है, चीज की स्मेल आ रही है. Doesn't get much better than this. अपन कोई नया टूर्नामेंट का टेबल ढूंढ रहे थे ना. लेट्स सी जय की टेबल. प्रजित का स्टैक जिधर गया उसको देखते हैं, क्या पता वहीं लग चला गया हो. pocket jacks. This is my table, not this one. This one? Yes, this one. कंचन शर्मा भी इधर है, जय भी इधर ही है, बस प्रजित की सीट खाली है इधर. क्या पता ऑफ स्ट्रीम जाके प्रजित फिर से दिख जाए. यू नेवर नो. ये तो नहीं खोलना था जो वापस खोल लिया है मैंने. नॉट दैट इम्पोर्टेंट. लोग कितने बचे हैं लेकिन टूर्नामेंट में, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है. अपन चल रहा है 17th एंड पीपल लेफ्ट इन द टूर्नामेंट आर 57 विद 43 पेड. तो आईटीएम आने वाला है, बबल आने वाला है. क्या हम बबल से पहले इन दोनों के स्टैक को कवर कर सकते हैं? बस तब तो मजा आएगा बबल खेलने का. अदरवाइज तो अपन फोल्ड ही करते रह जाएंगे शायद. नॉट दैट हम करेंगे, पर करेक्ट प्ले हो जाएगा काफी बार फोल्ड करना. अरे भाई इधर से तो ऑल इन आ गया. नाइस नाइस. ही फाइनली टुक अ स्टैंड. लाइक भाई बहुत रेस कर लिए तूने मेरे लिए. पूरा डालेगा क्या अब बता. This seems like a good spot actually. Like hand बहुत बुरा है, but big blind tight है और button sit out है. So I'm taking this spot. Look at who we have here. The real OG is here. Look at the real OG. Hey real OG. क्या चाहिए तुम्हें? खाना चाहिए? लाइफ में और कुछ है तुम्हारी खाने के अलावा? है कुछ खाने के अलावा? किंग 9-7 आई थिंक आई एम चेकिंग बैक. जब किंग पैर बट लाइक किकर नहीं है तो ज्यादा किंग्स को हम स्टाक ऑफ कभी कर नहीं पाएंगे. तो इससे अच्छा पैसिवली खेल लेते हैं. ये तो यार लग रहा है एस डूस दिखाएगा अपने को. चलो देखते हैं. ओ वाओ. ये भी ठीक है. अकेले कौन घूमेगा, साथ कोई तो चाहिए. सही बात है, सही बात है. मैं तो आपको कब से कह रहा हूं शादी करो. मान ही नहीं रहे हो आप. मैं क्या बोलूं. अरे यार टेबल ही चेंज हो गई उनकी. वापस ढूंढेंगे अपन जय को. अरे क्लिंटन टावरेस है. क्यों जय चाहिए हमें? वी हैव क्लिंटन टावरेस इन द हाउस. और बेस्ट पार्ट ये कि क्लिंटन टावरेस की टेबल पे ही जय है. किधर है ये टेबल? लेकिन इधर है ये टेबल. Now we have it on the screen. टॉप डॉग भी है बाय द वे इस पे. बहुत फन टेबल पे है. कंचन शर्मा भी इसी टेबल पे. द फक. देवव्रत बाकी सब छोड़ो, ये बताओ क्या तुमने पीएसएल क्वालिफायर्स खेले हैं? क्या तुम 6 क्वालिफायर्स खेल चुके हो? बहुत बुरे ब्लॉकर्स हैं यार, कॉल करके ही खेलना पड़ेगा. अरे गुड फ्लॉप. कैन वी डोंक? This guy is opening very wide. There is an argument for donking, but then we can check raise also. I think वो ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है check raise वाला line. Not anymore. ये भी ठीक है, पत्ते लगा लो, सीधे पत्ते लगा दो, क्या स्ट्रेस है लाइफ में. Now we'll have to start donking. दोनों फ्लश ड्रॉज भी ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं अपन. आइडियल सिनेरियो में है एकदम. कॉल मिल जाए अपने को, एक कॉल या रिवर पे स्ट्रब पहुंच गया है, तो अपन एकदम ही छोटा सा बेट करेंगे एंड री-रेज कॉल करेंगे. किंग क्वीन है तो लेके जाए. लग रहा है फ्लश ड्रॉ ही था जितना स्नैप फोल्ड आया. टेंस आ जाता फ्लश ड्रॉ पे, तो मैं नहीं छोड़ रहा था कुछ. क्या है ये?
आइस टी, मसाला आइस टी.
सही है. ओहो,
नाक तो बहुत बड़ा हो गया भी तेरा.
नहीं बिग ब्लाइंड ज्यादा नहीं है,
बट
वन हैंड फ्यूएबल है. जब तक एक हैंड फ्यूएबल है तब तक.
लास्ट टाइम 60-70 के था ना स्टैक को.
हाँ,
क्या करते करते क्या हो गया ये.
रन तो अच्छा कर रहा हूँ मैं. सही. ऋषभ से काट इज रियली, थैंक यू. बोल रहा काट इज रियली अडोरेबल.
किसने बोला?
बिली जोल के बारे में, ऋषभ गुप्ता.
ओ थैंक यू भाई.
तू क्यों ले रहा है?
ऐसी मतलब कॉम्प्लीमेंट दिया तो किसी की तरफ से थैंक यू बोल दिया.
उसके लिए शादी करो नहीं 6K पॉकेट. अरे यार नवीन, आपसे नहीं एक्सपेक्टेड यार ये सब. इतने लोग हैं चैट में ये करने को. शादी करो नहीं तो 6K पॉकेट में रखो.
6K से क्या होता है?
6K से क्या ही होता है आजकल तो 15K टाइप हो जाता.
टूर्नामेंट की एंट्रीज ना.
हाँ
इतना फाइन्स बढ़ रही है. टूर्नामेंट
बढ़ता जाए, इन्फ्लेशन है ना.
हाँ इन्फ्लेशन है, मार्केट में हर चीज महंगी हो रही है.
हर चीज महंगी हो रही है. ये बदलो जब रियलाइज तो मुझे तो लगाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है.
हेडफोन्स वो तो गाने नहीं सुन रहे उसमें.
तो पहले चल रहे थे पर अच्छे नहीं चल रहे क्योंकि स्ट्रीम के अच्छे नहीं होते.
वो अच्छा कॉपीराइट वाला नॉन कॉपीराइट.
इतनी बदतमीजी कर दी यार, लगा ही लेता हूँ. लोग तो सुन रहे हैं ना.
इसका क्रंच काफी अच्छा है.
एकदम सॉफ्ट है बट क्रिस्पी है.
टेस्ट में इतने मजे नहीं आए पर उसका क्रंच काफी अच्छा है. दो फ्लेवर रहेगा
मे बी. अरे यार फाइन. ऑल्दो आई कैन बी श्योर इक्के नहीं है इधर क्योंकि अभी 2.5x रिवर्ट किया था इसके साथ. उसमें तो 4x में तो डेफिनेटली नहीं है, पर तब भी टाइटिश ही है बंदा. 6s तो छोड़ने पड़ेंगे. Sir, leave that damn table. Leave this damn table as well. Yes, sir. अब मेरी 2 टेबल दिखा दो मुझे. एक टेबल में रेल कर रहा हूँ, एक टेबल में खेल रहा हूँ. और इधर चैट में कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा। क्या बात हो गई है भाई? थोड़े से महीने गायब क्या हुआ, तुम लोग तो बात करना ही बंद कर गए। ऐसे क्या कर रहे हो? बात तो कर लो। वैसे तो मैं खुद इतना थक गया हूँ बोल बोल के, ऐसा लग रहा है चुप ही रहा हूँ। डिसेंट गाना एक मिल गया है, इसको रीप्ले पे चलाया जाएगा। सॉरी टू से, अगर तुम्हें पसंद नहीं है तो बता दो, बदल दूंगा, पर मुझे ठीक लगता है तो मैं ये रीप्ले पे सुन सकता हूँ। लग रहा है आज एक्टिव रहने के लिए सब्सटेंस अब्यूज करना ही पड़ेगा। तो अब्यूजिव सब्सटेंस लेके आता हूँ। हैंड तो देख के जाऊंगा, लेकिन यूटी जी से एसेस आएंगे क्या? एसेस, अरे नॉट बैड, नॉट बैड, नॉट बैड। Yep, I'm back with the substance I'm going to abuse. It's called Twix. Free flop. I love a free flop. Not anymore. अब ऐसा करते हैं यार, 12 बज गए हैं, मुझे लग नहीं रहा मैं ज़्यादा देर स्ट्रीम खींच पाऊंगा। हालत ही नहीं बची है, तो या तो मैं टूर्नामेंट खेल सकता हूँ या तो मैं स्ट्रीम कर सकता हूँ। एंड कंसिडरिंग कि मेरे पास है 20-22 बिग ब्लाइंड, टूर्नामेंट खेलना ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे। तो आई एम गोइंग टू बी शटिंग दिस स्ट्रीम इन अ कपल ऑफ मिनट्स, बेसिकली 5 मिनट आफ्टर आई सी दिस, अ कपल ऑफ मिनट्स आफ्टर दैट। तो इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस फटाफट थ्रो देम एट मी। एंड जो गिव अवे है उसका क्राइटेरिया समझ नहीं आया अगर, तो प्लीज़ फटाफट पूछ लो। एनीवे मैं रिपीट ही कर देता हूँ। बेसिकली क्या है, नेक्स्ट 6 दिन लगातार क्वालिफायर्स होने वाले हैं। सो इनिशियल वीक्स में PSL के क्वालिफायर सिर्फ फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे हो रहे थे, राइट? बट सिंस दिस इज द लास्ट स्ट्रेच, लास्ट वीकेंड, लास्ट वीक ऑफ क्वालिफायर, मंडे टू संडे रोज क्वालिफायर्स होने वाले हैं। आज भी एक क्वालिफायर था जो ऑलरेडी चल रहा होगा। इफ यू गाइस आर प्लेइंग, गुड लक। कल से अगेन संडे तक 6 और क्वालिफायर्स होने वाले हैं। यू जस्ट हैव टू प्ले 6 ऑफ देम। So if you haven't already, please go and register. After you're done playing these 6 tournaments, all you need to do is just send us your rank. You can tag us on Instagram, you can DM it to us on Discord, on Instagram, on PSL's Instagram, wherever. Like all of us are looking forward, all of us are just here. तो कहीं पे भी आप भेज सकते हो. Do that. And whoever has the best rank will get tickets. It's as simple as that. You have to do the highest EV things for yourself, which is playing the qualifiers. As soon as you're done with the 6 qualifiers, you'll get certain points, you'll get certain rank. Oh wow, he jams. I did not expect that. But सही है. ITM प्रेशर है ना क्योंकि क्या सीन है. 16 ऑफ 55 चल रहा है अभी. 12 लेफ्ट फॉर ITM है. उतना भी पास नहीं है. बहुत इजीली बस्ट हो सकते हैं अभी तो हम. तो या कमिंग बैक टू द गिव अवे. तुम लोग अपना रैंक भेजोगे. मान लो 20 लोग रैंक भेजते हैं. वी हैव अराउंड 10 टिकट्स आई थिंक. सो द टॉप 10 रैंक्स विल गेट टिकट्स. You'll get more information about it on Discord or on Instagram. You can just DM and ask about the exact ticket giveaway. I can give you an overall idea. Just give me a second. Yep, I have it now. So we have 2 tickets for 1650 buy-in. We have 5 tickets for 770 buy-in and then another 5 tickets for 660 buy-in. And this is above and beyond the tickets that you get through your rank in PSL. तो वो तो मिलेगी. उसके अलावा ये tickets और हैं जो तुम्हें गिव अवे में मिलेंगी after you're done playing the 6 qualifiers. So I guess that's it. इसके अलावा कोई भी क्वेश्चन तुम्हें है तो 1 और मिनट बचा है पूछने के लिए. इस बार मैं 4 मिनट वेट नहीं करने वाला हूँ. ऑलरेडी बोल चुका हूँ. तो दिस इज माई लास्ट मिनट ऑफ द स्ट्रीम. बियॉन्ड दिस पॉइंट इफ आई रीच द फाइनल टेबल आई माइट कम बैक. बट तुम लोग मुझे जानते ही हो तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली क्या होने वाला है वो तुम्हें पता ही है. तो माइट एज वेल बिलीव इट एंड स्लीप. रियलिस्ट होने में कोई बुराई नहीं है. अरे अभिषेक सर इन द चैट व्हाट इज अप. कितना टूर्नामेंटशिप कर दिया अभिषेक. I think the last hand, जो next hand deal होने वाला है वो मेरा last hand है. If I fold it, that's the stream. If we get a good hand and get to double up, that's still the stream. But now, then I'll have the stack. More the stack, more comfortable I will be viewing it, of course. अरे तुम लोग चाहते हो मैं रुकूं? ऐसा ही लग रहा है हैंड देख के तो. Not bad. Backdoor भी है, 2 overs भी है. I think small bet is fine. 4-4-4-4. That's our bet. We still get called by worse a lot. I think I call min raise. Turn पे we reevaluate. When you check, I think check back is fine. Could have flush draws. So now if he rips, we know he can have flushes. Any checks तो can we value bet? I don't think इसके आगे मुझे value bet करने में उतना इंटरेस्ट है. I'm just happy. देवव्रत बोल रहे मेरे 2 कमेंट्स रीस्ट्रीम से मिसिंग है. ऐसा क्या अपशब्द लिखे थे भाई जो रीस्ट्रीम ने ही फिल्टर कर दिए. मैंने नहीं बोला होता तो एक अलग चीज होती. बोल रहा है देवव्रत बोल रहा है 2 खेले हैं रैंक अनमैचेबल है. शायद ही कोई मेरे क्लोज आ पाए. मुझे भूल जाता है भाई तू. मैं हूं तेरे आसपास. मुझे पता है तू किस जगह की बात कर रहा है और मैं वही हूं. बट हाँ बाकी 4 खेलना ज़रूर, बिकॉज यार फ्री में कोई तुम्हें बोल रहा है कि ये लो बस टॉप 34 आ गए तो ये 1 लाख रुपए तुम्हारे, क्या चाहिए इससे ज़्यादा. On that note, I think that is it. That's the stream. I hope you guys got something about PSL from the stream if you didn't already have an idea. मुझे तो definitely काफ़ी सारी नई चीज़ें पता चली about PSL, about people involved in PSL, about specific roles people have. ऑनेस्टली बताऊँ तो मुझे आज से पहले माइंड स्पोर्ट्स लीग जैसी कोई कंपनी एग्जिस्ट करती है मुझे पता ही नहीं था. आई थॉट इट्स जस्ट PSL और वो ये सब करते हैं, बट PSL इज जस्ट अ कॉम्पोनेंट ऑफ माइंड स्पोर्ट्स लीग. दैट्स व्हाट आई गॉट टू नो टुडे. दे हैव, आई हैव ऑलवेज नोन अबाउट देयर अदर वेंचर्स बट आई जस्ट डिडंट नो दैट द अम्ब्रेला इज कॉल्ड माइंड स्पोर्ट्स लीग. सो दैट वाज न्यू एंड गुड टू नो. राहुल बोगर फाइनली इन द चैट. भाई मैं तो अब निकल रहा हूँ लेकिन थैंक यू. आई होप ऑफ स्ट्रीम में लक यूज़ कर सकूँ. एंड अब ये बेसिकली बहुत दिन बाद किया है स्ट्रीम तो एक बैरियर ब्रेक हो गया. सो नाउ आई थिंक इट विल बी मोर फ्लूइड अगैन. वी विल सी ईच अदर अगैन मोर ऑफन, मोर फ्रीक्वेंटली. फाइनली मैंने अपना थोड़ा सेटअप कर लिया है. नाउ आई हैव एवरीथिंग हियर. मुझे यही चाहिए होता है यार. ऐसे मेरे पास कुछ भी कम है ना. मेरे पास हेडफोन्स नहीं है. अच्छा एक्चुअली हेडफोन्स अभी भी नहीं है मेरे पास. आई हैड टू बोरो दीज हेडफोन्स. तो ये स्टिल मेरा सेटअप थोड़ा मिसिंग है. बिना सेटअप के बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है आना यार. बट आई विल ट्राई. ये लास्ट हैंड देखते हैं क्या होता है. एंड देन दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माई साइड. यार टर्न एस नहीं आता तो अपन बैरल करते, पर एस तो बहुत गलत कार्ड है. ही कैन हैव ऑल दी ऑफ सूट एस एक्सेस. अब तो मुझे लग रहा है ब्लॉक बैट कर देना चाहिए. 5K किंग जैक ने. ओ वाओ 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 वाओ. व्हाई? अच्छा प्रॉबेबली बिकॉज ऑफ द बबल. सही बात है यार. ओन ही कर दिया मुझे. मुझसे 0 मिलता उसे अब 5000 एक्स्ट्रा मिल गया. एनीवे यप दैट्स द स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. आई होप यू play the qualifiers if you have not. If you've played, I hope you're already in the top 34. And yep, I'll be there for PSL. I won't be playing, but I'll be there. I'd love to catch up with you guys while you're playing PSL. So please make that happen. And yeah, I'll see you around. Bye. Happy days, I guess. Good luck. क्या खेल रहे हो आजकल मुझे पता ही नहीं. किसी ने बात ही नहीं की. So yep, whatever you guys are playing, good luck with that. I hope you're still involved in poker because I love it. That's pretty much it. बाकी तो तुम्हारी मर्जी है जो भी तुम कर रहे हो. Yes. अरे यार बैकडोर फ्लैश ड्रॉ था यार अपने पास. बैकडोर क्या मतलब? क्वीन है फ्लैश ड्रॉ. गलत फोल्ड हो जाते हैं कभी कभी. स्ट्रीम बंद करते करते गलत फोल्ड कर दिया मैंने. लिम्प करना था बस. Anyway, that's it from my side. Thank you so much for tuning in and I'll see you around very